Have home court advantage take on the Oklahoma City Thunders up there in Oklahoma City. Tip set for 7:30. De'Aaron Fox is listed as questionable and will be a game-time decision. In other NBA news, Jason Kidd is out as head coach in Dallas. Pay real close attention to Sean Sweeney, formerly of there, now the assistant head coach and defensive coordinator. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing? It's a hump day. Yeah. What day? Oh, a hump day. That's right, baby. 94.1. My name's AJ. Over here to my left, St. Patrick's Day. It's Mr. Rob.
You can wear green.
Thompson.
Good morning. Good morning.
You can't.
You can wear green. I don't have to be Irish.
This is the new rule. Just like me, if I ever wear anything orange or orange adjacent,
Well, I have to.
it's a Longhorn shirt.
Well, it is. Jeez. You know, I have a shirt that I can never wear again.
I've seen it where you wear it a couple times. I'm
And
like,
I had it on,
whoa.
and you pointed it out, and I was like, no, bro, this is brown. And then I looked at it real close, and I was like, it's burnt orange.
I mean, it's exactly burnt
I'm
orange.
surprised. I'm surprised this thing didn't burn when I put it on. Oh my God, I've been out in public in this.
Yeah, that was it was not that wasn't orange. That was burnt orange.
I was not allowed entry into the private club.
Like, I think you had to when you bought that shirt, you had to pay the extra 1% that like the shirt manufacturer has to pay Texas to
right.
use that color.
To feed the Texas X's thirst.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I can't wear that ever again. So if anybody's looking
It's too
for
bad.
a
It looks good on
sweater,
you, man.
yeah.
Looks good on you.
It's probably the best looking garment I own.
That's right. Victor Brown on the other side of the glass. Good morning, Victor Brown. How are you, sir?
Good
How
morning.
are you?
I'm doing good.
All right.
Doing good.
I love walking in on Vic when I get it here every morning because every morning Victor's in a fight with
I'm going to
AI.
fight with something
He's
or
fighting
AI.
AI.
If not
With
that, the
robots.
PC. Yeah.
With robots and computers.
fighting with,
It's not doing it what I told it to do. Jeez.
like, dude, you know you're arguing with a computer.
Ugh.
It's standing up to Vic. It's
Yeah, it's not
pushing
taking-
back.
Is there a problem, Victor?
Yeah, it's turning quiet riot on me. It's not going to take it.
What are you going to do about it, Mr. Brown?
I know.
Stay away
I
from
don't
the
think
outlet.
so, Mr. Brown.
Do you need me to access your Wells Fargo app? Like, no. Well, go ahead. There's nothing in there.
Hey, Gronk, stay out of the money.
Yeah. There's no money to stay out of, so you're good.
Vic says, "Hey Alexa," says, "What, bitch?" Wait, Alexa, why are you talking? Like, shut up, dummy.
Suddenly you're
So much for
zeros.
telling it, please.
Suddenly you got zeros on your bank account.
Hey, and I did tell AI please this morning. Based on, yeah.
And did it get? How did it?
No, it came out
The
bad.
same results.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Yeah, Alexa. You're gonna have like 10,000 cases of a Q-tip show up at
Oh,
your front
yeah.
door.
No, that's for Rob, not me.
Tell me to shut up, bitch.
Hey.
It's listening to us.
Hey, take care of these Q-tips.
Yes.
Think you had drones now.
Oh, well, it's a game day,
Yeah.
baby. Oh, yes.
There's no rest for the wicked, man. The East wouldn't let me go to sleep.
No, they didn't care about you. They
They
don't.
don't give a whip
No.
about me. Nothing.
You just you were gonna watch basketball until the cows come home. That's what you. No matter what,
You got to stay up.
the NBA says, "Hey, rating."
Did you see
There's
the
only
ratings?
one way.
Have you seen the NBA ratings?
for
which
OKC
game?
San Antonio.
For the entirety of the playoffs? Just Google the NBA ratings. Highest in 29 years.
Really?
I mean, everybody watching. And the sad thing about it is, while so many new faces or all the faces are finally back in the same room, the production quality of the playoff broadcasts have been terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's on 15 different networks too.
And it's, it's not worthy, the coverage, it's not worthy of the investment, number one, because every one of these networks paid through the nose for this thing. And then you've got all these new faces, and you're getting like ESPN mid-'90s graphics and coverage, where you got dudes just sitting on stools with print floating above their head. I mean, nothing like we're accustomed to with the TNT desk and the glitz and the glamour and the perfect seats and the perfect coverage, and we're not getting that. But
the 2026 playoffs through the first 2 rounds averaged 4.5 million viewers per game across ABC, ESPN, NBC, and Amazon Prime. The highest viewership for the opening 2 rounds of the postseason since 1997.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand why.
I like watching it on Prime because they have all the stats on the bottom.
Well, I think you'd think it would be down because of the bitching about, I can't even find the game.
I know.
Where's the game? It doesn't matter. There is a thirst for the product, and I don't think it's in any small part because of Wemby. I think Wemby has played a significant role in this because we don't have LeBron. Well, we had LeBron for 4 late-night games, but he didn't have an effect on this.
Remember they won the first round, too.
Oh, that's true. So they did get there. So we had a little bit of LeBron. But this has been about the new kid on the block.
Yeah. 4.5 million per game. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals had that was the Cleveland eliminating Detroit.
On Sunday night?
Yeah. 6.53 million viewers. Think about that. To put it into perspective.
Was that on national TV or was it on
that was,
a paid app or something?
Oh, it was on an app, I think. I think it was NBC.
It was on Prime.
Oh, it was Prime, so yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So think about this. That got 6.53 million. Last year, there was a Game 7 of the second round, Oklahoma City and Denver, and it beat that by 3%. Wow. Now,
that was Joker SGA in that one.
Yes.
Well, the New York market certainly matters. That Northeast corridor certainly matters.
It says the matchup between the matchup between New York and Philly was one of the most viewed. I mean, I guess it's when you get major market matchups, that's the that will be a driver.
But a testament to the NBA. As much as we bitched about the regular season and the dumb rules for MVP and this and that and the injuries late to a lot of the star players. Once the playoffs started and everybody showed up for school, everybody watched. Everybody's paying attention.
I mean, that's surprising to me. I would not have expected that just because it's so difficult to watch right now. Like league said the first round, which averaged 3.84 million viewers per game, is up 7% from last year. But also, like, I don't know, maybe it kind of muddies the picture a little bit when it's on all these different platforms.
Well, I would go the other direction. I think we have a more accurate number because it is on all these different platforms, and they need to prove the monetization is worth it. They need to prove to sponsors, and we have better ways of tracking when it's being streamed instead of over the air, where you're just kind of hoping on Nielsen numbers that may or may not be appropriate.
It is easier to track.
So I think we have clearer view of where the viewers are, and I think while the season is always prologue, it really doesn't matter. The final product that came through the bottom of the funnel is a highly anticipated product, and this is in no small part because of the Wemby arrival. And I think if you're looking for the future, if you want to see records break, a Spur-Knick franchise matchup would be ridiculous. That's where the NBA is crossing their fingers. They want that.
Yeah, well, they certainly want the Knicks. I could see them. I think they're happy with whoever comes out of the West because you've got the storyline of the potential dynasty.
And far be it from me to cast any kind of shadow or dispersion on a small market team with a boring superstar. But SGA ain't the flashiest of dudes.
He's not.
And OKC ain't the biggest selling ticket.
No, but they are. They are defending champions, and they've got the back-to-back MVP.
You're right. The NBA is set up in the catbird seat. Now, the worst-case scenario would be OKC, Cleveland. It'd be much like the Spurs and the Nets in 2003, where you're kind of like, what's next? Yeah, let's go play some. Let's go play some.
When's training camp?
Yeah, when do the OTAs start? But you get anything other than a Cleveland in either one of these two things, we're going to see record set.
It probably so. I mean, it's certainly a. I mean, New York. New York is they are the big ticket, and it says here like they are the driving force with these ratings. And I guess when the Knicks are good, every 20 years or so, people get a little excited. But
that's you add 20 million fans.
Yeah, I mean it's a big deal. And I would think though, like when the Lakers are in or the Celtics, like it would be kind of the same thing. But maybe because Lakers and Celtics are old hat.
Do you
know
think,
what I mean?
Are we to a point where franchises still matter as much as names? I mean, you're talking franchises. In my mind, I'm thinking LeBron, Durant, Tatum. I mean, the matchup between players. But it appears I don't see it like.
See, that's the way I'm an NBA fan typically.
Well, that's how they marketed themselves for 10 years.
I cheer for players. If a player moves somewhere else, I'll cheer for
or you'll hate them. I will boo players as they move around the league, and I'll boo that team because that player's on that team. But that's the product of the NBA marketing scheme. They went from Bulls versus Detroit to Jordan versus real fast, and they marketed names because of the same reason you said. Names are transient. They will move from team to team, and they want that fandom to carry on.
But I think the majority of fans, the majority of sports fans in general, they cheer for laundry.
99% of you cheer for laundry and your guy. But for the most part, your guy was in your laundry for a minute. Yeah. And then he left, and you still maintain some allegiance for whatever reason, but your laundry is your laundry. Yeah. I completely agree with that. But the LeBron fan is also representative of the modern NBA fan. They've been a fan of his through three teams and will continue to be so no matter what laundry he's wearing.
See, I do like to follow players, but I also, when there's a few teams that if a player I like goes to that team, I'm out on you.
As a Spur fan, we haven't really had that occasion. There hadn't been. I mean, we waved a fond farewell to. I'm not even going to bring up Voldemort, but like George. What was the kid that we ended up traded for?
George Hill.
Yeah, George Hill, one of those guys, and I always kind of rooted for him and Derek White. There's some allegiance there, but I mean that's two guys over 20 years.
Yeah, but like if I don't know if Tim Duncan had gone and played his last 2 years with the Mavericks,
I'd have followed him. I'd have been the same way. I'd have liked the team the Mavericks, that would have been a whole
That's
other
what I'm
thing.
saying. Yeah, like sometimes there's certain teams that you're like, I can't do that.
I couldn't touch that, no. But of course, he would have built up enough goodwill to where I want him to be successful, just not against me.
Yeah, I'm like, if you go play for the Celtics, I'm out.
Yeah,
out.
There's some green and some yellow that if you put on, I can't allow.
You play
or a Red Rocket uniform, can't do it, bro.
You play in Boston, period. You're dead to me.
Except for Derek, who seemed to be born to play for Boston. It's kind of like he went back to the place he was, his point of origin.
I'm out on all those guys.
He was manufactured to be a Celtic.
If you decide, it's in my best interest to sign with the Boston.
Well, he got traded.
The Boston Blanks. Well, he signed a contract since. He chose to
he
stay.
Well, yeah, that was a different color of green that he chose allegiance to, but probably the more appropriate one anyway.
But yeah, for the most part, I think I'm in the minority though that says like I'm cheering for players more than laundry, but that's also because I broke up with a team for like.
And you're also in the minority for doing that. Most times the breakup lasts as long as the current regime is, and then you give them a fresh start.
No, mine was permanent.
Well, you can see why because that guy continues to kill. That guy, he is a serial murderer.
You're a real crumb bum.
And James Harden has now committed yet another crime in another jurisdiction. You'd think there'd be some sort of like command central that says, don't get him. He will kill your franchise.
It was no secret. We were attacking James Harden.
See,
when that's the post-game quotes.
And there was nothing he could do about it.
Oh, say it again, boss.
You're a real crumb bum.
That's right. I agree.
Stop him before he kills again.
That's right. We'll talk about that game. What a collapse. This is.
I choose to call it a comeback,
dude. I've seen the Spurs lose about 5 games this year that I thought were improbable in the fourth quarter. None of them hold the candle to this.
22-point lead, 20-point lead with 7 minutes to go.
7 minutes.
In an NBA Eastern Conference final game that you had dominated for 3
You're a real crumb bum.
and you lost.
That's right.
I don't know if you come back from that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that coming up next. Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Still working a couple of stalls that are off to the shoulder. 90 eastbound at Callahan and I-10 westbound at Foster Road. Getting reports of some debris in the roadway. 35 upper level northbound. That connector to get onto westbound I-10, taking up a right lane. Some flooding on I-10 eastbound at 410 in the left lane. So just be very careful. A lot of slick streets and a lot of flooding in areas. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by eBay. eBay is home to millions of finds, and each one becomes part of your story. From your favorite vintage band tee to the dream car you've been searching for or the foul ball you heroically gave away. It's all there on eBay. eBay. Things people love.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at TSAOG.com.
The Gomez Law Firm has been San Antonio's trusted law firm for 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us today. Jose, tell us about the cases you all specialize in.
We do ride-sharing cases, we do 18-wheeler cases, work injuries. We will be happy to take a look at and see if we can help.
If you or your family have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, you need to visit joegomezlaw.com. Call the Gomez Law Firm at 736-4040.
Memorial Day savings are happening at the Home Depot. Get up to an extra $1,000 off select top brand appliances like Frigidaire. Plus, get free delivery. Upgrade your kitchen with a fridge with an extra large ice capacity, a stone-baked pizza oven, or a dishwasher offering an extra fast 50-minute normal wash cycle. Save on appliances this Memorial Day at the Home Depot. Offer valid May 14th through June 3rd, U.S. only. Free delivery on appliance purchases of $998 or more. See store online for details.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700, plus get a free adjustable base with select Sealy Posturepedic mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Move over, Chips. There's a new crunchier MVP in the snack aisle. Enter pork rinds. Southern recipe pork rinds are low-carb, gluten-free, and packed with protein to keep you going. And the flavors, big, bold, crunchy. From sweet barbecue to hot honey, every bite brings that flavor-packed crunch you crave. Grab your favorites today at H-E-B or online at porkrinds.com. Southern recipe pork rinds are your snack time, crunch time hero.
If you missed the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you missed this.
I just saw something on Twitter that's kind of funny. Mike Finger has a great column today, as he typically does in the San Antonio Express News. Somebody retweeted it and said, another banger by Finger. And Mike said, why is that not a normal phrase?
So you want to make finger bangers a thing?
Why has the Express News not done more with that little play on words? Because it is true. His name is Mike Finger.
And his articles are bangers.
His articles are bangers.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. You're locked on the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime!
Boom! Hey, everybody. It's Rob and AJ, the Morning Huddle 94.1. Do I normally say AJ and Rob or Rob and AJ?
I think it's interchangeable.
It felt weird what I just said.
It's Axeman and the Bobcat?
Yeah,
It's normally
it's always Axeman and Bobcat.
In Hollywood parlance, it's normally alphabetical. I mean, that's normally just how it goes. But so
yeah. Well, and I'm AJ. You would think it'd be like I'm AJ. That's Rob. I say that all the time.
That's Rob, but I'm.
But why
AJ.
did I say Rob and AJ? Rob and AJ this morning. And then it
you-
felt. What do I usually say, Vic? AJ and Rob or Rob and AJ?
I think you go back and forth.
I don't pay
Do I?
attention.
Yeah,
Why'd that feel weird?
I think I don't know.
Well, I don't know either.
You got different. You got new underwears on.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm wearing underwear. I'm exhausted. I'm now
what it is?
I'm
Well,
a doctor now.
Oh,
Yeah, I texted AJ. Everything going good, and he was like, "Yeah, I just did this, and so I'm really a doctor now."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I thought because I know kind of what you're going through because I went through it about a year and a half ago, and I knew as you were dealing with one thing that the next thing that was coming down the road is actually worse. But I didn't want to tell you that it was going to be
thanks.
worse. Well, because I didn't want. I wanted you to believe that the light at the end of the tunnel was truly a light and not a train. But you don't realize that all those things that those nurses were doing, every 2 hours. Guess who gets to do them now?
Yeah, your boy.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't want you to know that, but
You're
now
a field medic.
Now you are in fact a field medic. So just have your tool belt.
Yeah.
And be ready to do a whole bunch of stuff you didn't ever think you'd have to
And
do.
have your phone handy to search YouTube on how to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it'll become routine.
I did go to medical school, Vic. I don't really need YouTube. I mean, come on.
Oh, well, then it's no brainer. You got it.
But I will need you guys to call me doctor from now on.
Like Dr. J?
Yeah, and if you don't
Dr. Scholl?
Dr. AJ, yeah, if you don't call me that, there's going to be a problem. You know, I'm going to...
Excuse me, Nurse Hoffman?
I didn't go to evil medical school.
Yeah, so he...
Nurse practitioner Hoffman?
I just did this. I was like, Annie's doomed.
Oh, man.
That poor woman.
Yeah.
Your bedside manner, I'm sure, is not stellar.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, at 2 a.m, what do you think it's like?
Move! Hurry up!
Yeah,
I'm late.
dude, shut up and swallow the pill. I don't care which one it is.
It can go one of two ways, honey.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
Get up and get your own water. You got to exercise.
This pill can go one of two ways.
Hey, but she's home, right?
You remember?
No?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Okay, well then there you go.
You remember on Happy Gilmore? She says, "Can I trouble you for a glass of warm milk?" He says, "You can trouble me for a glass of shut the hell up." You're in my world now, Grandma. That's me last night. She's like, "I need my pills." I said, "I'm going to feed you a mushy banana, and that's it. You'll shut up and go to sleep."
Yeah. So she'll just like, I'm going to get better so I can kill him.
Yeah, that's what she's working on.
I'm going to get well and strong, and I'm going to strangle him.
And she has a book already, like of all the ways that she thinks she could kill me. Like, I read it, and then I'm very careful.
I'm just saying, if
she ever cooks meatloaf, I'm on high alert.
Yeah, if your loved one is into true crime.
Right? Does she watch all those shows?
Oh yeah, she watches them. She watches them with me, and so I'll like.
And she's taking notes. She's got a clipboard.
Does she give you the side eye?
If I see some real sneaky stuff, I'll look over at her like, "Girl."
Well, I watch them with my wife, and then they'll say something, and my wife will turn to me and say, "That's where he made the mistake. He should have done this."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Holy
that's not good.
He shouldn't have taken his phone. You need to get a burner right then.
I don't want my wife thinking like that.
And you never keep the murder kit in the house.
No, of course
Never.
not. No.
The
It's
murder kit has to be something.
No, it's in the barn at your dad's house. Yeah, that's where you keep it.
Yeah. So I'm not sleeping a whole lot, but that's all right because my day's better than James Harden's day. James Harden
doesn't have a chin, and now doesn't have a D.
No. 3 and D is what the NBA is these days. Well, last night he was 1 of 8 from 3.
No 3.
And the D was literally called out by the other team. We were going at him.
He got nutmegged.
We knew what we could do to him.
Dude, he was such a professional victim. And, at some point, we do need to give Brunson some credit. I mean, he is that. But James. Dude, foul him. You're gonna have to do something,
man.
I mean, I'm with you on do something, but hey, Kenny Atkinson,
call a timeout.
Maybe realize you got to take him off the floor.
You know, at some point you do need to realize that. And I don't know what other option he had sitting on the bench that he felt comfortable distributing. Donovan Mitchell's a walking turnover himself, so on offense he needs to be the recipient, not the giver. So I think he was trying to do the Steph Castle. At least he's doing other stuff, kind of things. I'm gonna keep you in, and he wasn't doing other things. And then Atkinson went how many minutes without calling a timeout? He gave up 20 straight points and didn't stop the clock. Come on.
They last night when they needed a secondary distributor, it was Dennis Schroeder, and the problem with Schroeder, and he had 5 assists, no turnovers. The problem with Schroeder was he was 1 of 9 from the field.
Well,
but here's a quick solution to that. Hey Dennis, you're going back in the game. You're not shooting.
Yeah, unless you're in the paint, bro.
Like you don't shoot the ball to the
rim.
Yeah, just give the ball to Mobley, give the ball to Donovan Mitchell, and get out of the way.
It was one of those games where when you lose a game like that, there's normally 3 or 4 reasons why. It's not just one. And while Harden deserves every bit, there are a lot of other problems there too. I mean, the Cleveland complete inability to even find the basket.
Yeah.
I mean, just one pass hero ball on offense, which was a shame, a crime. Then forgetting you dominated the paint for 3.5 quarters. You dominated it. I mean, you owned every offensive rebound. You did, and just forgetting about your bigs. Just those guys aren't even on the court anymore. And your coach not calling a timeout for 20 straight points.
It's crazy,
dude. So lots of reasons for failure, and so much so that I don't know how you come back from that loss. I don't know. I can't look at you as my coach. I don't trust you. I don't trust half my teammates.
That's soul snatching. That's I don't think you do come back from that.
Really?
No.
Like
just go home now.
I really do. You can't lose a game in that fashion.
It's so much different than the way Oklahoma City lost.
My God!
Yeah, I mean it appears the
Oklahoma
same.
City,
It won.
No, yeah, you say overtime loss. No, Oklahoma City came back and forced overtime and made the Spurs work extra hard. The Cavs blew a 20-point lead with 7 minutes to go in the game.
And looked inept, just like clown show for 5 minutes.
And then overtime, it was 14-3 was the overtime score.
That first bucket, I forget who got it. I don't think it was Brunson. The first bucket of overtime, you could see Cleveland went, well, we're going to lose. You could just see their shoulders fall. Like, well, we gave it a good shot. And it's one of those things like with the Spurs, once you're in overtime, if you've expended so much capital, you've worked so hard and you're in overtime, you might as well fight to the bitter end. You're just going to have to pay the butcher later. But it seemed like Cleveland was like, well, we got to conserve. We're done.
Yeah.
We gave it our best shot. We didn't hold on to it. We'll get you tomorrow.
No, that was absolutely embarrassing. And I don't think you can come back from it. I thought the Cavs were going to win this series. If they had gone in and won game 1 in dominant fashion, like it looked they were going to, I would have said, "Oh man, this series is going to be ugly." And they played so well defensively for 3 quarters that the Knicks scored 69 points through 3 quarters.
It was a gym. So while you'd think soul snatching is a definite possibility here. But on the other side of this coin, for 3 quarters, Cleveland had their way.
Yes.
I mean, they really did. I mean, it wasn't like New York gave it to them. Cleveland just went and took it.
Yeah.
And I think they did have some of the repetition that helped. They didn't have the rust that New York had sitting and waiting. I think San Antonio benefited by that as well, having to play a little bit longer and staying in rhythm, where I felt like maybe New York was a little flat to start the game, and it took them a while, 3 quarters to find their depth. But I do think that hurt them. I don't think it's over. I think this is still a solid one. No, I think the Knicks are going to win this thing, but I think it's going to probably go 6 because there's enough for Cleveland to go, what the hell, man? It wasn't even that hard for 3 quarters, so just get it right, and James stop being a victim. We'll coach around that.
I saw Donovan Mitchell
the hunch,
untuck his jersey and his arms fall to his side, and the way that he walked through, it was one of those spots where he probably didn't think people were seeing him.
When he was in the
tunnel.
Yeah.
And he just looked so dejected.
But,
he looked like he just walked in on his girlfriend cheating on him. Like,
well, that was the whole pregame. The whole pregame was Donovan Mitchell coming home to win a playoff game in the Garden. He grew up 20 miles from the Garden, and this is a homecoming. And he didn't play particularly well. He played pretty good.
He played a lot better than James Harden.
Well, who didn't? Who didn't? But I still am not going to. I think New York served, and it's going to be in the end the Knicks. But this ain't over by a stretch.
No.
Because if I'm Cleveland, I'm like, dude, I can. James, do something. But apart from that, we did everything right.
All right, I'm going to tell you about the San Antonio Gunslingers, baby. This one touches the for all of the Huddle. As we know, it's Memorial Day coming up next week, and the Gunslingers are honoring our heroes' military appreciation game this Saturday. You may know that all of the Morning Huddle members, all four of us, even Kitty Big Balls served as a Navy SEAL. But the rest of us all served, and so we love our military. Saturday, May 23rd, 4 o'clock at the Freeman. Active duty and retired military. Bring your military ID. You get in free. The first 1,000 fans get a free American flag. And just come on down, cheer the Gunslingers as they salute those who serve. It's going to be a great afternoon of football and patriotism in America, and football and America and football, all other things. If you haven't been to a game before, it's a great time to go check one out. Take the kids. It's a great time. They're going to love it. You're right on top of the action. You cannot beat the atmosphere, and it is a very affordable day at the Freeman. Tickets and info, you can go to sagunslingers.com, but make sure you're out there this Saturday, May 23rd, 4 p.m. at the Freeman for the Gunslingers Military Appreciation Game. See you there, guys.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Still working a couple of stalls that are off to the shoulder. 90 eastbound at Callahan and I-10 westbound at Foster Road. Getting reports of some debris in the roadway. 35 upper level northbound. That connector to get onto westbound I-10, taking up a right lane. Some flooding on I-10 eastbound at 410 in the left lane. So just be very careful. A lot of slick streets and a lot of flooding in areas. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Memorial Day savings are on at Lowe's. Get Miracle-Gro 0.75 cubic feet garden soil, 5 bags for $10. Plus, shop select 1.5 gallon red, white, and blue annuals hanging plants, 2 for $15. Valid through 5/27. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
We have meaningful basketball being played in San Antonio for the first time in years, and you know the Roof Hub has proven to be the best place to go watch the games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roof Hub, show up hungry. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch the game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roof Hub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
Hormones can affect everything. Bad skin, bad hair, low energy, poor sleep, brain fogginess, libido, and weight gain. I'm Dr. Torres at the Institute for Functional Health, and we take a functional approach to your hormone problems. Eating right and exercise will not be beneficial without optimal hormone function. This goes for men and women. We do state-of-the-art testing to get to the root of your hormone issues and help you get well and stay well. I'm Dr. Torres at the Institute for Functional Health. We can help. 210-468-1891.
Some people reach a line and stop. Some hit a wall and turn around. Then there are the ones who cross the line, climb the wall, face obstacles, and turn them to their advantage. That's where we come in. We're the Next Rodeo. We design bold marketing that drives real growth. A creative partner for businesses ready to push forward beyond what's expected. The Next Rodeo. Learn more at thenextrodeo.com.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we get you ready for a huge Game 2 in the Western Conference Final.
Game Night San Antonio brought to you by Vision Source, and we are all over as the Spurs look to take a commanding 2-0 series lead.
We'll talk to Jeff McDonald of the Express News. He is in Oklahoma City.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is Jason Minix, and you're listening to the home of the Texas Rangers, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Of anything. Capable of anything, Vic.
Yeah.
Did you see the Taylor Swift? They're working on the they're working on things now. Working on the prenup.
Oh,
and all those things. I mean, listen,
he's the first NFL player in history that had to sign a prenup.
There's a lot of he's the first one that was asked to.
I willingly will sign.
Although maybe Tom Brady.
Giselle was making more than he was. Yeah, that's true.
Attorney Sarah Luetto was talking about how the prenup could look, considering how much more money Swift is worth than Kelsey. You couldn't deal with that, Vic?
Well, I think I could argue.
You couldn't deal with it? Your wife making more money than you?
This is
She
when
does already.
This is well,
then you know the deal.
I know.
I think I could argue if I was a representative of Kelsey.
Okay.
That I also helped her brand, and knowing full well that her estate, her full wealth is worth far more. But I would say a little 10% bump.
10%.
Well, I'll take 10% of $1 billion. I'll take 1,000 million.
I think it's a lot. It's a lot easier to sit on the radio and say,
million.
If I represented Kelsey, I would pitch this, than to actually represent Kelsey and pitch that and be laughed out of the room.
Well, I would say, she's not going to miss it. I mean, let's be friends here. And they're not going to get divorced anyway, so I don't know what you're worried about. I know that my client Travis loves,
and that's what
loves her.
That's the thing.
He promises to impregnate.
Yeah.
To see if a seed will have purchase.
She'll need
so that there will be a Kelsey child, and may he be a masculine child. Does he get $1 million bonus if it's a boy?
It's going to be a hyphenated name.
So yes.
Oh yeah.
Travis Swift Kelsey.
Yeah. Kelsey Swift. It'll be the other way around.
This attorney says when one party is worth significantly more than the other,
okay,
prenup agreements frequently provide that the wealthier party will pay all of the couple's living expenses, while the less wealthy party preserves their separate estate.
And that's normally because it's there's a breadwinner and then there's a betrothed and spouse, not two breadwinners.
Yes.
That's why that's put together for that purpose. That's not typical in this thing, though. It's probably about a 80-20 split.
They also say that most agreements also entail the wealthier person gifting or transmuting a portion of their estate to the community or to the other party's separate property. That would allow each party to maintain investments and assets during the marriage. The amounts transmuted or gifted often increase over time, reflecting the duration of the marriage. Now, obviously, both of them hold intellectual property and assets that are difficult to value and divide if
that's why you just throw out a percent.
If the marriage were to dissolve. But imagine that like it says, given the complexity of their respective estates and the lengths Swift has gone to in order to buy back her masters and protect her music catalog, it is likely that any prenup would keep the respective estates entirely separate, regardless of any efforts made by either party to enhance the other's estate during the marriage. It would make a dissolution much simpler, with both retaining their own estate.
Yeah, if you're Taylor's attorney, it sounds beautiful.
It also says their agreement may also include terms that would not prevent them from entering into joint ventures or purchasing assets jointly. They would simply need to clarify their ownership interests in any jointly held assets on a case-by-case basis.
You buy the house, honey. You buy that house. I'm not buying that house. I bought the last house. You buy this house.
No, remember, she pays for all the living expenses.
Well, they're talking about investments.
Oh, okay. You're talking about properties.
Properties, yeah. You buy that house. I'll buy this house.
Kelsey has a property in Leawood, Kansas, like a little ranch.
Farm, little wheat farm.
Yep. He has a house in Kansas City, Missouri, and he also shares a home with his family in Orlando, Florida. So, like, there's a Kelsey compound that they've all pitched in a little on, and they all
in Orlando.
Yeah.
Is that where they do the podcast?
No,
right?
they do the podcast in separate places because Jason still lives in Philly.
Ah, okay, that's right.
So they're always in separate places. But Swift has homes in Rhode Island, Nashville, Los Angeles, and New York City. So
that's it.
That's it.
I thought you'd have a much larger portfolio.
No,
nothing overseas.
No, nothing overseas.
Are those hidden?
She just
she hid those.
She leases overseas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. They also may there will likely be terms fostering confidentiality and privacy, which would likely include a non-disparagement or non-disclosure terms related to their relationship.
Absolutely.
So there's no
standard. That's standard.
There's no Travis and Taylor book
boilerplate stuff there.
Yeah.
God.
But again, listen, Travis Kelce's worth $47 million. That's the estimated worth.
Man.
Taylor made that last month.
She
made that in a minute.
Yeah.
She is a billionaire with a B.
Yep.
And
it's growing.
This is the thing, though. When you're Travis, you just say whatever you need, baby. Because,
well, he has an image to protect.
What?
I'm just saying.
Like
he's got nothing compared to her.
And keep in mind,
he's got an image to protect. Who he can also be.
He's going to have to live a very different life, and as such, he's altering the perception of his brand out there. So he's making a sacrifice, and
he did not have a brand worth protecting before this.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Yeah. He was an NFL tight end,
Super Bowl champion.
Yes,
okay, he was making commercials and selling soup and had a $50 million podcast contract.
He didn't have a $50 million podcast contract before he met her.
Well, did they already have that one?
No.
I thought they had already been signed to that.
No.
I thought that started when
I thought his brother started it.
Brother retired, yeah.
They did, but they were already dating then.
Okay.
So Travis was already a star because of her. Travis was a football player, and there's no knock on that. George Kittle's a tight end.
You're right, but I do think that it's not just so cut and dry that if I'm Jason Kelce, I bring nothing to this. And if you're gonna if we're discussing into the world, let's discuss it in
there's
totality.
No doubt. But also let's agree, like you said, you said Travis has bumped her worth.
No,
it's not. I mean,
he did open some doors that weren't going to be open. But
imagine what she's done for his brand.
And I'm not saying he takes everything, but dude, I think we're talking about a billionaire.
Yeah, and listen,
and a relationship that was created and fostered for publicity by her people too.
Yeah.
I mean, her people were dropping, she was showing up at games and people knew she was coming and the camera angle was right, so they made sure they could see her. I think there's some benefit there. I asked for a little bit of squalor if things don't go well, but I wish good luck on the kids.
Yeah.
I hope they stay happy.
Yeah, they started dating in 2023, and they are expected to get married this summer in New York City.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to go. I'm going to go camp out on the street.
Yeah. I got an invitation.
Oh, see, I didn't get one.
Oh,
I didn't. Well, I don't know all the lyrics. I'm not a member of the Taylor Swift fan club.
Well, maybe you should.
Of the lyric club.
You are the oldest and most male member.
That's right.
Of the Taylor Swift fan club.
Well, Rob,
you were voted Sergeant at Arms.
One day I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever going to be is mean. Why you gotta
here we go.
I think you should write that down.
Why you
should write that down.
Why you gotta
Sounds
be
like
so
something
mean?
she could use.
All right, we're right back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
All right, step up. If you really know the Rangers, this is your game on Rangers Game Day. Make your call in the Morning Huddle's Ranger Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger who takes one deep. He hits one, you're in. Ranger tickets. He hits two. Now we're talking tickets and a hotel stay. Big swings, big rewards. Wake up with the Morning Huddle and cash in with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149. By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in San Antonio without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in San Antonio for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text FLIP to 64,000. San Antonio is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in San Antonio and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text FLIP to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text FLIP to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text FLIP to 64,000.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. We all get distracted when we drive, whether it's from our phones or kids in the backseat bickering. But how we handle these distractions can be a matter of life or death. Before you get on the road for your next road trip, please put your phones on silent and take a mental note to focus on driving.
Paid for by NHTSA.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different than the rest of us?
We are. As a fiduciary, we always focus on what's best for our clients.
What services do you offer besides investing?
We have a team of specialists in financial planning, estate planning, and more.
Your clients rely on you for all that?
Yes, we ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Okay, but you still sell commission-based products, right?
No, because we believe that's a conflict of interest. We prioritize service over sales goals.
So, then how do your fees work?
We have a simple and transparent fee that's a percentage of our clients' portfolios. So we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, we're more different than I thought.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
You look like my next mistake, Vic. Hey.
Swift is worth $1.6 billion.
Billion.
God. I think $100 million could fall off the truck.
She wouldn't miss it.
Just for the effort. I mean, just for keeping up appearances.
Man. Is it gonna be forever? Or it's gonna go down in flames? You could tell me when it's over. If the high was worth the pain. Gotta love with star-crossed lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane. No, I love the player.
What?
And you hate the game. Oh.
How much is Jason Kidd taking away? It's almost Jason Kelsey money.
Jason Kidd hoping to get that, or Jason Kelsey's hoping to get Jason Kidd walk-away money.
What Kidd's got like 4 years left on his gig.
I wonder how Mavericks fan feels about this. I mean, it's hard to have expected anything out of the Mavericks this season.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it really is, given what they were set up to fail this year. I mean, quite frankly, their best player was a rookie. That's not
by design.
They
got lucky.
But that's not normally a recipe for success.
No, they're years away from success. And I think part of it was he didn't want to be a part of that. And the thing about this whole thing, the thing is go all the way back to the Luka trade. And obviously all what culminated began on that day. And I said even then, if Kidd didn't know as the head coach and GM, now a former GM, called him and said, hey, I just traded Luka. If I'm Jason Kidd, I quit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, then what am I doing here? I mean, and you traded a generational player without my knowledge. So obviously I'm on the line too. So I quit. So I'd have quit. Or if he was a part of that trade and made that deal, I'd have fired him.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he's even still there, because I don't think he should have been there from the moment that deal ended. Jason Kidd should have left because he should have known, as I'm sure, as I did, that there's no way you're going to survive this. There's no way. You're either going to walk away because they're rebuilding completely, you don't want to be a part of it, or two, you're going to be stunk. You're going to have the blood on you from the letting that the GM did that you were a part of. Either way, your career is done as a Maverick. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, is Jason? What do you think of Jason Kidd as a coach?
He is an excellent professional basketball player coach. And what I mean by that is you better arrive to play for him as a fully functioning basketball player.
Yeah.
He's not going to make you better. Now, he'll put you in a position to win. He'll coach a game. He'll coach his ass off for a season. He's good at that, but he ain't a guy that's going to develop. That's not what he's here for. It's because the game came so natural to him. The things that he thinks everybody can do, everybody can't do. That's why Larry Bird was never a very good coach, and Jason Kidd the same way. He can coach pros. He can put you in the right place, but if he's not going to teach you to be in the right place, he's not going to do that. So, no, I think he has a place in the NBA. I don't consider him a retread. I consider him a tactician on the level of the best Doc Rivers years, same kind of coach. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's why you're in the NBA. But the moment that Luka deal went down, his career, he was a dead man walking, one way or the other. The sad part of this is the ramifications of that firing going to land right at the Rock.
Oh, because you think Sean Sweeney?
Oh, yeah. If I'm the Mavericks, he's my first call. What are you talking about? Second in defense in the NBA, and I'll certainly help to have Wemby back there, but dude, he is ready to be a head coach, and he came from the Dallas. He knows his way around. He knows the players. He knows the ownership. He knows all the – dude, it's going to be hard to hold on to Sean.
Yeah, would not be shocked. Jason Kidd, a below 500 career head coach. Everybody's acting like it's a shocking development that he got fired.
No.
I mean,
he's below 500. I wouldn't have thought. I thought he had been hovering right around 5.
He's just slightly. I mean, he's 388 and 395.
That's about right.
He's missed the playoffs 3 out of 5 years in Dallas. They got to a finals and lost, but that's what held them on there. All right, 1 hour down, 3 to go. Morning Huddle 94.1.
You're listening to the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville.
This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. It's time to say goodnight to that check engine light with the free AutoZone Fix Finder service. It'll help troubleshoot the likely cause of your light for free, so you can drive with peace of mind. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
It's Military Appreciation Month at North Park Chevy. Service members get up to $1,000 bonus cash. Got a 2026 Silverado 1500 Crew LT for $15,000 off MSRP. Drive the 2026 Colorado with 0 payments for 90 days. Or take home a 2026 Equinox LT for $26,359 with 2.9% financing. Together, let's drive. North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes off Route 410 in Castroville. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
The NFL schedule dropped, and it is time to settle up, people. There's road trips to plan, hotels to book, tickets to split, tailgates to cover, scores to settle. All the things for the season. But now, when you send $10 or more to a friend with PayPal by May 28th, you could win 2 tickets to every home game of your favorite team. Yep, the whole season. Visit paypal.com/P2P sweeps. No purchase necessary. See website for details, including how to enter by mail. Brought to you by PayPal, official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL.
Eric Cargill's family has worked the same land for 5 generations.
If a farmer or rancher gets sick, that's downtime in harvest or planting. Animals don't care if you get sick. You know, I have type 1 diabetes. What if my blood sugar crashes and I'm out in the middle, I'm 30 miles from anywhere?
That changed when nurse practitioner John Hodges opened Rawls Family Medicine.
If our clinic were not here, some of our patients would have to drive up to 90 miles to see a healthcare provider.
Healthcare is not a privilege, it's a right for everyone.
I just want to help as many people in the community as I can.
John Hodges keeps us going, all of us, and that's kept our farm and ranch alive, and hopefully into 6 and 7 generations.
How has a nurse impacted your life? Share your story at thepowerofnurses.org.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
When a child is struggling with their mental health, the adults around them can make all the difference. Parents, teachers, coaches, anyone who shows up in a child's life. Because in those tough moments, kids are looking to the grown-ups around them for support.
If you're at school having a bad day, you just don't want to do anything.
I just get these thoughts like, do better. All my little emotions in my head is just running crazy. I don't know what to do.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed?
He's just in tears in the huddle. I was like, what's wrong? And he's just like, I'm just so frustrated, and I didn't know what to do.
None of my undergraduate studies talked about mental health.
Teachers need tons of help.
That's why the Kids Mental Health Foundation provides free expert-developed tools and resources to help adults support the kids they care about.
Having those resources is the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
Because when adults feel supported, kids do too. Kids Mental Health starts with us. Find free resources at kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org.
Support comes from Amazon Business. You can't rely on guesswork to run your business. With Smart Business Buying, innovative AI tools optimize your purchasing experience, paired with delivery options built for business. Empower your team today. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Giving your liver a spring cleaning is easy with Active Liver from New Nordic, the delicious daily detox that will keep you feeling your best. Search for Active Liver by New Nordic on Amazon or pick up some at your local CVS, Wegmans, or GNC.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700, plus get a free adjustable base with select Sealy Posturepedic mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Just cleared one of our trouble spots on 35 southbound at Thousand Oaks. That wreck is cleared. Still working the wreck at 35 northbound. The connector to westbound 410 is blocked. On 35 upper level northbound, that connector to westbound I-10 downtown. Right lane of the ramp closed. Got an accident. Looks like water is receding. I-10 eastbound at 410. Still have that left lane blocked. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the Eastern Conference Finals did not disappoint as the New York Knicks overcame a 22-point deficit in the second half to force overtime and beat the Cavs 115-104. What a collapse. Tonight, the Spurs, who now have home court advantage, take on the Oklahoma City Thunders up there in Oklahoma City. Tip set for 7:30. De'Aaron Fox is listed as questionable and will be a game-time decision.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hi-yo! 7:01 on the Morning Huddle, 94.1. We were talking about Jason Kidd during the break. Like Rob was talking about the story when Jumana, who was his wife, Jumana Kidd. Jumana Kidd? No, I don't Jumana Kidd.
Jumana Kidd? No.
I'm a millionaire, bitch. I don't want no babies.
I don't Jumana no kids. I'm a man.
Apparently he like beat her up in like a Jack in the Box or something like that.
Yeah, back about 04, 03.
Yeah, when he was a
long
player.
Time ago.
Oh, okay.
And like when they got divorced, I want you. So think about this. Like now, Jason Kidd's now been an NBA coach for 10 years.
Really? Has it been that
Oh,
long?
yeah.
All right.
And this is a guy who, when he was a player, when he got divorced, he filed for divorce, and then cited that. He said that she was mentally and verbally abusive. She always threatened to accuse him of false domestic violence, and was always accusing him of cheating. Which, I mean, I'm sure he wasn't. Of course,
No, NBA players don't do that.
Yeah,
His stats? No.
no, they would never.
No.
Now she countersued and
Jeez, what a mess.
told the police that he banged her head off the dashboard of their car so hard that she lost hearing in one ear. Now, mind you, okay.
Well, that's a
Wait a
bold
minute.
statement considering no criminal charges were ever filed on this stuff.
Well,
Okay.
remember their divorce settlement was private.
Yeah.
And I don't know who's got more to hide, the gal who's mad at her husband for cheating,
Oh,
or
she's cheating. She's cheating.
Well,
the guy who is she's being accused of being mad at him for cheating. He's being accused of banging her head off a dashboard so hard she went deaf.
Well, he had also already been, so he was indicted and did paid a fine for something that happened previous to that.
Yeah.
So he did have a history.
That's,
and a
I think,
criminal
for the
history.
Jack in the Box thing, or whatever, Wendy, whatever it was. And then years later, he got drunk. He was a player. Got drunk, hit a telephone pole, and crashed his car off into the woods.
Like up in the Hamptons.
And then the cops showed up, and he was like,
So we don't talk about that stuff in
Is
mixed
that
company.
Tiger?
And
Oh,
it-
no.
after-
Hey, it's
Is
not
that Tiger?
No.
after all that, this dude's had a 10-year career as an NBA coach. They're like, oh, well, don't worry about that.
Yeah, nah. Convicted?
It's
Only once. Okay.
We
So
know
people
somebody.
are like, I can't believe they fired Jason Kidd. I'm like, I can't believe they ever hired him. Who else can get away with that?
Football players.
Wow.
Baseball
Yes.
players.
Yeah.
He's on the varsity. It matters.
Good to be
Vic,
able
what would
to
happen
top
if
it
you
out.
banged your wife's head off the dashboard, besides her just whooping your
Yeah,
ass?
besides her killing you.
And then you crashed your car. You think you'd be up for a better job?
Oh, no.
No, I don't think
No.
so.
No, my wife would have probably beat me up after that.
You'd have.
She's thrown down, man.
You've got grounds for spousal abuse.
Yeah. I've seen the look she gives on girls looking my way, and I'm like,
I've seen the look she's giving you.
Not here.
I've seen her turn and giving you one of those looks.
Yeah, see?
I started acting right.
Yeah, Vic is not allowed. Vic can't have a wandering eye.
That'll
no get him stabbed.
Not in Flea Bottom.
Vic? I don't know.
I don't
Can't
know.
be in Flea Bottom. The EMS don't go out there, so I'm screwed.
So yeah, Jason Kidd now a free agent once again. So does Jason Kidd get another NBA head coaching job?
Absolutely, he does.
I got 10 years below 500.
I'm not saying he should, but he does.
Missed the playoffs as many times as he's made it. Like, what's the draw?
What's the draw? He's an X's and O's guy. He's a guy who can take a professional basketball team, men that need no guidance, and he can sail the ship through the regular season and into the playoffs. He won't do anything to damage the franchise. He won't do anything to run players off, except the ones that need to be. I mean, he's got a mentality and a track record. Now, some of the reason he's got a losing record is he's coached on some very bad franchises. He's been with Mavs. Where was he before? He did the Knicks for a minute, didn't he?
He started with the Nets.
He was with the Nets.
He started and then he was in Phoenix, and no, that was playing.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Milwaukee.
That's where he was. Milwaukee was where he spilled the drink to stop the fast break. He'll get another job. I think for every 2 new guys, there's always one retread, and he'll be on the top of the list of the retreads.
Okay. Yeah, I'm it's so funny the one place that he was he was above 500 as a coach in Milwaukee and got fired from there. He's been well below 500 as the coach of the Dallas Mavericks. But he did go to an NBA Finals one year, and that's kind of what I think buoyed him for a while. But they haven't made the playoffs 3 out of the last 4 years, and so I'm not shocked that Jason Kidd's gone.
No,
it doesn't shock me. And you've got he
also had a new GM show up, and usually, the writing on the wall at that point. When Masai Ujiri shows up, he's there to clean house and to fix things.
And you've got a player that there's going to be a lot of good coaches who are drawn to that. I can coach Cooper Flagg from year 2 on. Yeah,
in
I'll
Dallas,
sign up for that.
It's a good franchise to be at. I don't know what the ownership's like. That Adelman crew seems like they're running people off right and left, but hey, it's their team now. They get to do that kind of stuff.
This just in, the Portland Trailblazers have offered Jason Kidd a 4-year, $120,000 contract.
Condon is spending money.
Yeah,
that guy's really letting it out there.
Hey,
is he going to get he might even get a parking spot without having to pay for it?
Yeah. They offered him a company golf cart.
First cup of coffee every day is free. Did you hear Condon when he was trying to defend why he didn't bring the 2-way players to the playoffs? He said, in hockey we don't do that. It's business trips. We don't just go and just bring anybody. Like, dude, yes, you do. I don't know what you're talking about. I imagine your hockey team's kind of mad too.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole different story. But that's
the kind. Actually, if I'm Portland, might not be a bad guy to look at. Now, they shouldn't, but he's the kind of guy.
He's going to be more expensive than Tiago Splitter would have been.
By far. Yeah.
So
I'm talking about for the talent level.
If you're going to say Tiago Splitter wants too much money, don't even think about Jason Kidd.
No, you're right. But I'm just talking about the kind of team that he would be appropriate for, kind of a transitional guy. He'd make Denny Avdia a hell of a player.
Sure.
He'd turn him in, and they'd win a bunch of basketball games. Now, I don't know if he could coach all the way to a title given the current group, but I do think he wouldn't hurt that team.
Josh says y'all should name today's show the Tabloid Huddle. I feel like I'm in line of HEB trading headlines.
That's what we do here, bro.
Welcome to the party, pal. That's all I care about. The hot news. What's hot off the press? Jason Kidd 30 years ago banged his wife's head off the dashboard, allegedly.
No, that's not. That was alleged.
It was alleged. Yeah,
convicted? Never convicted.
Yeah. She said, I think the way it went down was she said, I hear you've been cheating. And he said, he banged her head off the dashboard and said, I bet you don't hear anything
not
now,
anymore,
do
at
you?
least not on that side.
And then, yeah, it was a very ugly scene. And then he got hired to be a head coach.
You know, and they're going to call Sean.
Crazy.
They're going to call Sean Sweeney. Would you hire Sean Sweeney to take over the Cooper Flag mentorship, or would you go get somebody with a little bit more experience?
I think I want someone more experienced.
I hope that's the case. I do. But if I'm Dallas, you know what I do? I whatever the Spurs are paying you, I'll give you $50,000 more.
Yeah.
Come here and be the assistant head coach.
Well, and that's the other thing. Especially because if they do hire someone more experienced, there's an expiration date for someone like that.
And there's no expiration date with Mitch.
Yeah, so you can look at that as like, okay, I can start working under this guy, and then when the time comes, maybe I rise to that position. Whereas, and by the way, if between now and then another job comes up, I can take that.
Yeah.
But with Mitch, you're behind a guy who's younger than you.
That's going to be here for a decade at minimum, it feels like. So we know from past experience with Pop, there's been a lot of guys sitting second chair that are head coaches around this league now.
You lose them.
We're used to these guys going, but he is the true unsung hero of this season. When we look back, whenever this is all said and done, and we're going to praise Mitch and praise the growth of the players and praise all that, when we look at how we won the games, that truly mattered. Wemby, of course, was the dominant lead story, but the defense, holding NBA teams under 100 points in the playoffs repeatedly, doing those little things consistently, that this is all Sean Sweeney's doing. This is his boat. That's why he's the assistant head coach. It is his defense. They play it his way, and they're doing it spectacularly well.
Yeah, and there's been enough guys who have gone on to be head coaches from the Spurs that, like, it's obvious the league knows that this is a good place to grab guys from. And there's some wildly successful ones. Ime Udoka is one. Mike Budenholzer's one. Like, there's been a lot of dudes who have.
There's rings. There's general managerships. There's all across this league, whether they're player or the coaches. And this one is the first on the Mitch tree. That, you know, it's a tree off of the Pop tree, but this one will be the first one that this guy, Sean, never worked for Pop.
Yeah,
he's only been with Mitch.
Yeah, so it's interesting that, I mean, obviously, I think that most people would say that Pop has probably had some influence on Sean this year, even.
There's no hesitation in that. But I'm just saying, as Mitch and his legend grows, and he becomes the man in full, not just the shadow, but the next in line, his tree will grow, and this will be the first one. When they look back to Sean Sweeney's career, the last head coach he worked for will be Mitch Johnson. And I get the sense that this is a guy who understands. You just like your players, you coach them to be great, and if that greatness takes them someplace else, more power to you. God be with you.
The Mavericks have the 9th pick in the draft. Obviously, they're building around Cooper Flag and probably whoever they get in that draft. Sean Sweeney's name is going to be on a lot of lists. They do have Frank Vogel on staff already. Up there in Dallas, that's a guy who you talk about, a guy with some experience, a guy who's got championship experience.
I think he is ideal for where he is, though. I'm not sure he's one of those guys that is the tactician that needs to remain that the head coaching part probably was above his pay grade.
Now remember,
he had some success. Yeah,
he's well above 500 for his career.
Right, but I think
he's got a ring, and he went to 2 conference finals with Indiana. Why don't we look at him as more of a...
I don't know, but that ship sailed. I think it sailed after Phoenix.
How funny is that, right? Like, why? Why don't we give him any... It's because, his title doesn't count because it's a bubble title, blah, blah, blah. I mean...
Well, it counts, but I think when you ask people in the league, what do you think of Frank Vogel? Excellent tactician, puts together an offense that is as good as anyone out there, understands the NBA game inside and out, all the little maneuvers inside of the game and outside. Is he a head coach that's going to take you to a title? No, LeBron did that.
Yeah.
You know, so I think there's
But he went to 2 conference finals.
The Indiana teams, those were great teams. And he had his run. Yep. And after that run was done, they decided he probably should be back second chair.
And there will be the college names. Todd Golden's name will come up. I reckon Dusty May's name will come up. But I think the name that is, Thiago Splitter's name will probably come up too. But I think the name to watch is Billy Donovan. I think, I mean, you can see judging by the fact that they were willing to throw Jason Kidd's contract out the window, money's not an object right now in Dallas.
The only thing that I would say I don't think it'll happen. I think Donovan wants to be GM, head coach, or president and head coach. Get that? I get to make and buy the groceries. I don't think, and with Ujiri there in Dallas, I think Ujiri's there to be the man and hire the coach. That's the only. I think Donovan would be a hell of a hire. I do. I think that would be the best hire they could get.
I think so
for
too.
that team. But I think he wants more than what Dallas can offer as far as head coach, president, whatever that might be.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I would say that probably wouldn't happen, because they can't give him everything that he wants.
All right, enough talk about the stupid Mavericks. I don't want to talk about them anymore. We'll get back into the Spurs a little bit later. It's game day, baby. Game 2, Spurs Thunder.
I hope they have all the Spurs. What's that stuff that they froze Han Solo in?
Carbonite.
Like they just froze them in carbonite.
You like how I knew that, Vic?
Bath. That was well done.
Yeah.
That really was impressive. So that we're going to see something today. The bounce back after a 48-minute game.
Stay like that. Stay right there.
Rob's going to have to take us to break.
Yeah.
Rob.
He's frozen in carbonite.
Frozen in carbonite. Take us a break.
We'll be right back. You're on the Morning Huddle here on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Talk.
Let's be honest. Watching the Rangers is better when you got something on the line. On Rangers game days, call your shot with the Morning Huddles. Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Play ball! Pick the Ranger you think will send one into the seats. He hits one, you're going to a Rangers game. He hits two, now you've just been upgraded. Tickets and a hotel stay. That's what we call getting paid. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Make your pick and win with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
San Antonio, Tamalitos Restaurant is now open on 11210 Nacogdoches Road. Stop in for authentic Mexican food and unbeatable lunch specials every day. Plus, join the Blitz Live Thursday, May 21st for your chance to score Texas Rangers tickets. See you there.
If you're struggling to hear conversations, TV, or the people you love, now there's an easier, more affordable solution without spending thousands. Audion Hearing makes high-quality, rechargeable hearing aids starting at just $98 with free shipping and dedicated one-on-one support in the comfort of your own home. No doctor's offices, no pressure. Clearer hearing delivered right to your door. Join over 1 million happy customers hearing life more clearly. Visit audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
I've taken up candle making.
Nigel, the whole office smells like wet dog and gym socks.
My nose is highly refined.
Folks, if your home smells a little off, it might be your AC. Portamoon's Breathe Easy package pulls and deep cleans your blower motor, blower wheel, and housing, cleans your coil in place, disinfects the inside of your AC cabinet, and installs a UV light to help zap bacteria and other nasties hiding in your unit. All for just $6.95.
Quartermoon Plumbing, Heat, and AC, 210-651-5899. License number TACLA 1410740EM16004.
My name is Ariel. When I arrived in the U.S. at 19, I struggled to find job opportunities without my high school diploma. My entire life changed when I took a chance and got my high school diploma at age 22. Everything I have, my education, my career, my marriage, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and my teachers. They were with me every step of the way, helping with my English and math, making sure I pushed through all the challenges.
Ariel, your success proves that what I'm doing as a teacher has real meaning.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
Education was the key that unlocked all my opportunities.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Wah.
That's $10,000 right there. I got this new one for you, boss. Wah! Wah!
And let's scream in the mic for a little bit.
I'll finish it off with a wah!
Do it, Rob.
$10,000. No, you got to pay me first. Wah!
Man, I chose the wrong gig. I should have been a rock star.
Right? There's like vocal coaches, right, that teach you to be able to scream like that night after night while on tour.
I would assume, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can we hire one for Mitch? Can we hire that guy, whoever that guy is, just to work with Mitch?
Nah, that guy probably like, nah, he's too far gone.
I'm doing it not so much for me or the players. I'm doing it for Mrs. Mitch Johnson and all the little Mitch Johnsons.
Oh,
That would have to deal with it.
So he can't whisper then, right?
That is whispering. That's him whispering. Got Marty kids.
He sounds like Scabs the cat when he shows up for I'm hungry. He's like,
yeah.
He tries to open his mouth and meow, and he just goes.
Sounds like a velociraptor.
Yeah.
Coach.
You all right, Mom? You all right?
Let's use some hand signals, Coach.
You all right? Okay.
Coach.
Speaking of which, what's going on with De'Aaron Fox? A lot of people were wanting to know. Here's Mitch talking about that.
He won't. Even though he did play, he will just continue the same rhythm that he did, to my knowledge, when he did play. Between games, he'll do everything he can, which is mostly rest, and then get treatment to prepare for the next game. And tomorrow pregame, we'll find out if he can. And I have no input on it because I trust him more than any medical or anything else, so he'll tell us.
You got to get better at this, Coach.
Well, it's just the voice is just an issue.
You're gonna have to get better at this. I don't know. I have no input. You have to get better at this.
Here's a weird comment from the Brigade Bar. Packers Nation, why are these guys always bleeping on the Spurs? Shake my head. When are we pooping on the Spurs?
Yeah, when did that happen?
Yeah. Packers Nation. You sound like an imposter, Bubba.
Well, I mean, we can dump on the Packers for a while.
There ain't no Spurs hating around here, Bub.
Oh,
Ain't no Spurs
it's
hating.
A fake account. I got to run that algorithm to see which accounts are new and old.
Yeah.
And I always delete the new ones.
Yeah, Packers. Yeah, we don't want any new listeners. Old heads only, right?
Yeah.
No, we don't want that.
No, accounts created within the past day.
C-Note says, how are you supposed to change your voice? You go to a vocal coach. Yeah.
Come on.
How do you think I became an operatic singer?
Drink hot toddies.
Yeah. My advice to you is smoke a bunch of cigarettes and drink scotch for the next 10 years. And you too.
A lot of
And
people
then switch to cigars.
A lot of people said I would never become someone who could sing the national anthem at a major sporting event, and then.
Is that when you had on your tight pants?
Yeah. Everyone said, "Oh, he can't do it," and then I did it. Here we go. Listen to my.
That our flag was still there.
Oh, you hear how wild the crowd was?
Yeah.
They were like, "Whoa,
whoa, that was badass.
How did he hit that note?" And if Mitch wants my coach, I can hit him up.
He's working currently with David Lee Roth to save his voice, and as soon as he's free,
he says we hate on the Spurs every morning. He says
that's what we do
every morning. Okay,
we're truth tellers.
All right, Bubba.
Do you think
All right, pal.
Doing what they did, knowing the minutes. This is a variable that has to be included here. Knowing just the sheer volume of minutes that my 7 guys played. I've got De'Aaron Fox on ice. He probably at best will be 85, 80, and that's at best, you figure. Is it worth the balance to save your other guy's legs to risk it knowing full well I already got the win? It's almost mission accomplished. Or do you play him knowing I could put these guys to sleep? I could take them, we talked that first game as kind of a soul snatching. Well, you want to snatch a soul, get game 2.
Oh, if they win game 2,
so
they're going to feel like it's over.
Is it worth the squeeze to put a less than ideal and, physically prepared, because he's not going to be 100%, but who is, but at his best with De'Aaron Fox, knowing full well that this, if we win, we can probably shut this down pretty quick. If we lose, it's probably going to go 7.
Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons why I think they would prefer Fox to play tonight. One, Steph Castle had 11 turnovers in game 1.
That was my next variable.
Okay.
So you've got the turnover problem that, it's ugly, but you still won. You put lipstick on that pig, but it was still a pig.
But number 2, these guys played so many minutes. They need another body out there they can trust.
I think given the circumstances, you got to play him at least for 20 minutes. Just hold the line. Don't turn the ball over. And don't hurt yourself any worse. And you're going to have to get out there because we need those minutes. We got to get a deeper bench.
Here's where they asked Mitch about what recovery and availability are looking like right now.
We won't ask them to do anything other than sit in a couple chairs and watch some film. So their recovery will be from the minute that the clock hits 0 after double overtime until 7:30, whatever else they do. I don't care. So that's on the rest of the staff. And we need them to play whatever minutes they need to, in addition to there is the acknowledgement of the style that we want to play, that we won't sacrifice that for people's minutes. So we will continue to try to find minutes for other people as we did last night, and I think it was probably right on the verge of making me a liar to your question in terms of probably has four different huddles if we should put J-Mac in the game, Jordan McLaughlin, and that wasn't an indictment in terms of because he didn't play. That was more just we need to get the guys that we want to finish to the finish line, and that was my biggest concern probably at some point during the second quarter and up into the fourth quarter, and they superseded my expectations.
Yeah. He talked that noise about Jordan McLaughlin pregame. They were like, "Yeah, no De'Aaron Fox. We're gonna have to lean on Jordan McLaughlin." I said, "There is no way that dude gets on the floor." I hadn't seen Jordan McLaughlin in a month.
And if you, coach, stop bringing me up, man. Name somebody else. Why are you bringing me up again? You and I both know I ain't getting in. My mama listens to this. My mom's gonna be waiting on me getting in.
Man,
now, why'd you do that? I ain't playing. I'm like Olynyk. I'm not even putting on socks. What you think I'm getting in?
They did ask Devin Vassell about the possibility of going up 2-0 and bringing that back to San Antonio.
I mean, it would be huge to have 2-0 and then go back home to San Antonio where we know the crowd's going to be going crazy and we know we play great back home. So our focus is just keep getting better. I think there are a lot of things that we can do better on the offensive end and defensive end that we can clean up and that we're going to go watch film and be a part of. But I'm just excited for tomorrow's game. I'm excited to hear their fans get loud again. I love playing away games because you hit those big shots, you get those big stops, and it just gets super quiet. That's honestly my favorite.
Mine too.
Yeah.
The Garden last night for Cleveland was a ghost town.
Oh.
You could hear coaches screaming, squeaking shoes, beer sales. Couldn't hear fans.
Well, until about 5 minutes to go in the game, and then suddenly they woke up.
Well, they woke up and closed that building down. That by the end of the game, it was a ghost town. It was deathly quiet, just like with the Spurs. I mean, just shut it down, and there is no better feeling in the world than playing in a quiet gym someplace else.
And then here is finally Julian Champagny talking about what worked with SGA, and can that be repeated?
Voodoo.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I can give out the exact strategy, honestly. But just press up, play defense, stay locked in on the game plan. Never get too high, never get too low. He's a great player, so he's going to make some shots. Can't get bogged down by that. Got to just keep pushing and keep pursuing.
There you go. There you go. Keep on pushing.
If I told
you don't want
you,
to give away the secrets.
If I told you what we did, I'd have to kill you.
Can't give away the big secret.
What the hell are you talking about? We're jumping him off of every high pick and roll. We're bringing backside help to ensure he can't reverse the ball. And we're putting 3 guys on him constantly. That's what we're doing. It ain't that hard to figure out. He's just going to have to figure out how to get through that.
Yep. All right. We'll be right back. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
Dr. Jacob Torres of the Institute for Functional Health is my doctor. I trust him with every bit of my health. When I first met him 10 years ago, I didn't know what he did. I had no idea. I knew I didn't feel good. I was overweight and not comfortable and unhappy in general. And Dr. Torres said he'd met people just like me. If I would take a little step, he would guide me along the way. And before he knew it, or I knew it, I'd be on a program that I could actually live with. And you know what? Everything he told me was right. Now, this has not been the easiest thing I've ever done. It's been the best thing I've ever done. And I'll tell you, it had nothing to do with GLP-1s, semaglutides, or anything like that. I never gave myself a shot, never took a pill. What I did do is understand my relationship with food and how to lose weight. And once I got the thing in place, as Dr. Torres taught, it took care of itself. 10 years later, I'm down 75 pounds, continue to live a lifestyle that I'm happy with, and I'm healthier now than I was 10 years ago. I'm not on a single medication to maintain my health. No diabetes, no high blood pressure, no cholesterol, nothing like that. And it's all thanks to the program that I'm on with Dr. Jacob Torres. So call him today. The number is 210-468-1891. His website, IFFhealth.com. It's a great resource. Listen, if it's time to lose weight, if you want to feel better, call Dr. Torres today, and I know you're going to come by and thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Just cleared one of our trouble spots on 35 southbound at Thousand Oaks. The wreck is cleared. Still have an accident 35 northbound, the connector to westbound 410. The ramp blocks. A little bit of stop and go from Rittiman. 35 upper level northbound, the connector to westbound I-10 downtown. We've got a right lane of the ramp closed with that accident and still flooding in areas, so just be very careful as you head out and about. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Every now and then you find a deal that actually feels like a win. With Straight Talk Wireless, you get more and pay less. Now that's a good deal. No contracts, no credit checks, no surprises, all on Verizon's 5G network. Find it in the same place you've always found straightforward prices, exclusively at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
Dave Ramsey here. The only water softener I recommend is a quality water softener from Connecticut. It really is the last water softener you'll ever own.
ConnecticutSA.com.
And tell them Dave Ramsey sent you.
Car wreck? What happens next? Thomas J. Henry knows you deserve to get compensated for your injuries. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Visit ThomasJHenryLaw.com. The name you know, the firm you trust. Principal Office, San Antonio.
It's Military Appreciation Month at North Park Chevy. Service members get up to $1,000 bonus cash. Got a 2026 Silverado 1500 Crew LT for $15,000 off MSRP. Drive the 2026 Colorado with 0 payments for 90 days. Or take home a 2026 Equinox LT for $26,359 with 2.9% financing. Together, let's drive. North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes off Loop 410 in Castroville. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in San Antonio without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in San Antonio for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text FLIP to 64,000. San Antonio is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in San Antonio and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text FLIP to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text FLIP to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text FLIP to 64,000.
On top of home and auto, Progressive protects your boat, RV, and motorcycle so you can explore the unknown.
Actually, we just take the RV to the same campground every year.
Well, maybe you can catch your own dinner on your boat.
Oh, we can actually get pizza delivered there from this brick oven place we love.
Will you at least try a new topping?
Honestly, probably not. We kind of have a go-to order.
Fine, just bundle Bundle home or auto insurance with your outdoor vehicles with Progressive and stay protected when you go, I guess, where you've gone before. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we get you ready for a huge Game 2 in the Western Conference Final.
Game Night San Antonio brought to you by Vision Source, and we are all over as the Spurs look to take a commanding 2-0 series lead.
We'll talk to Jeff McDonald of the Express News. He is in Oklahoma City.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the Eastern Conference Finals did not disappoint as the New York Knicks overcame a 22-point deficit in the second half to force overtime and beat the Cavs 115-104. What a collapse. Tonight, the Spurs, who now have home court advantage, take on the Oklahoma City Thunders up there in Oklahoma City. Tip set for 7:30. De'Aaron Fox is listed as questionable and will be a game-time decision.
This is Jason Minix. You're listening to 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, thank you, Kendrick.
Ain't like us.
Hey, Missions play the Corpus Christi Hooks.
Hate those sons of bitches.
Stupid Hooks. Wait, aren't the Hooks Astros?
I don't know.
I think they are.
Dumb. In their ways.
I think
the walk around breathing.
I think it's the Hooks are going to be excited to come to San Antonio because water's going to be provided for them.
Yeah, they're going to be able to drink and shower at their leisure.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
In the Corpus, you have to roll around in dust to bathe.
You haven't been allowed. There's a shower rule right now in Corpus where you're only allowed to shower once a week. So
But really, the big change.
The things are exactly the same as they've always been.
Dude, you wake up in a city and well, we're out of water.
Well, it sucks, man.
Sorry.
What do we do?
I don't know. We're out of water.
Here's an idea. Make some AI pictures of it.
That'll solve everything. Yeah.
Coastal acreage.
Someone was like, people are running out of water and dudes are just making thirst traps every day. Like just, it's taking up even more water.
Come down, coastal acreage.
Well.
Oh, you can buy a house. The land's cheap. Oh, you want water? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, water.
Agua?
Just make some with AI.
It's a little bit more expensive with water.
Make some with AI. ChatGPT, please create me a glass of water to drink.
And 3D print it.
Yeah. I can't do that. Can't do that.
Something with that ocean of water right there. Can't we?
Instead, can I make you a picture of a raccoon wearing Renaissance-era clothing and
standing next to Wemby, courtside,
and smoking a pipe?
Yeah. Oh, I can do that.
Look at that! Hey!
All right, we got it.
Yeah. But if you'd like to go see that game between the Missions and the Hooks, they'll have beer there.
I hear tell.
It'll be a $2 Tuesday, so they'll have $2 beer. They'll have $2 sody pops and $2 hot dogs and all the good stuff. You want to go to that game? How about caller number 8? You will go to that game. Caller number 8, you got a 4-pack of tickets to go see the Missions and Hooks on Tuesday. There you go, friends. There you go. All right. Enough about that nonsense. No water in Corpus. What's wrong with these guys? Save up a little water, man.
An absolute, utter nightmare that they're not the first that's going to have to deal with this.
No. It's going to happen.
Dude.
They're not fortunate enough to be sitting on top of an aquifer. But although they do have a gulf there, they should use that.
Someone tried to explain to me the thermodynamics of desalination, and it's evidently so cost prohibitive. You'd think it'd be easy.
Yeah, someone should come up with that.
I don't understand.
Why doesn't Elon come up with something like that?
I'm sure he does, but it involves a whole lot of ketamine.
Oh.
We don't have enough.
Is there a ketamine shortage in Corpus?
Well, because of Elon.
Oh.
He single-handedly caused a shortage.
All right. There is a story here that now I'm starting to see why San Antonio saves up these fireworks. They can come in great use.
Well, yeah.
A man in New Jersey, 36-year-old Anthony Rhodes, used camping fuel.
What's camping fuel?
Like propane.
Oh, okay.
Propane and propane accessories.
Propane-related products.
That's right. He used camping fuel to set off a shopping cart full of fireworks in the children's clothing section of a Maryland Walmart.
I want to party with that cowboy.
And as customers and staff fled, he broke into the display counter and stole nearly $10,000 in jewelry.
So he had a diversionary tactic.
Yes.
He had studied Sun Tzu's Art of War.
That's right.
Put it into practice. Evidently didn't work because I know who he is.
He's not a great criminal. The arson resulted in approximately, what do you think the damage of that would do? What do you think the estimated damage would be?
I'd say we're up in 6 digits. I'd say 90,000, 100,000.
The store suffered nearly $10 million in damages.
$10 million?
Due to fire damage, destroyed inventory, and cleanup from the smoke and soot.
So that he burned the whole store down.
Yes.
Well, that's not going to be on the return policy.
Okay, I'm sorry I missed it. What was it?
He set off a grocery cart full of fireworks in the middle of a boys' department of a Walmart.
Of a Walmart. He set off a basket full of fireworks in a Walmart so he could. And when everybody was running away, he bashed in the jewelry counter and stole $10,000 worth of jewelry.
All that
Costume
good jewelry that Walmart has.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
You know how many rings you'd have to steal to get $10,000 worth?
Man, they must have had a truck.
He must have, had a pillowcase.
I got my wife's wedding ring at Walmart.
What is it, 10
The
carat?
nice one.
Oh, man.
It's got genuine diamondoids.
That's right.
Diamels.
Now, she doesn't know that that's where I got it.
Oh, she knows.
She does. She's
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she went to that diamond tester
She
guy
took
in the
that
mall.
thing right there. I went straight to.
Was it red or green?
This thing real?
He wore a shirt. So they got video of him, and they sent he was wearing a COVID style mask,
of course,
and glasses, which apparently he doesn't normally wear. But he was wearing a Jefferson University baseball shirt that apparently he wears pretty regularly. And I don't know what Jefferson University is. I don't know where it is. But they say that that's how he was tracked down. Like there were people who saw his shirt and said, "That I only know one dude with a Jefferson University baseball shirt."
Well, he's now the most famous alumni.
Well, it says here that authority says he has no connection to the university or its baseball team. So he's just a fan. He's a big fan of Jefferson baseball. Are you looking up where Jefferson University
it looks like
is?
It's in Philly.
Okay. Well, he's a big, big fan.
Is this it here? Alumni. There's a bunch of them.
Well,
he's wearing a
Thomas
shirt.
Jefferson University.
Yeah, I mean it's blue and white is the colors, so he might be onto. I think Vic's onto something there. Yeah, So he's wearing a Jefferson baseball shirt, like an Under Armour baseball shirt.
Okay.
And that's what they held. Like they said, people gave reports of it.
Yeah, they're the Jefferson goats.
The goats?
Well, they got some kind of goat.
Ooh,
the Billy goats.
The Billy goats. That's a good mascot. That is a good looking mascot, like a good costume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he donated that. That's what he should have had on.
That goat is wearing a lot of very fancy jewelry.
Got a big old earring on there. On his horn.
He's an athletic supporter.
He's now facing several charges, including first-degree arson and manufacturing an explosive device, being held in a New Jersey correctional facility.
So he brought the fireworks in. See, I was under the impression that he had just picked them up in the store. That is one of those places in our great country where you can buy fireworks year-round.
No.
As a diversionary tactic, but he smuggled them in. This was malice of forethought. He planned this. All right.
This was a big plan. Mm-hmm. Big plan.
He had it's like a lot of Netflix movies. He had a good idea. He just didn't know how to close it out.
Yeah.
Just didn't know how to finish it.
And why in a Walmart?
The good jewelry. I mean, it's obvious, right?
I first of all, I feel like if you were going to do that, like if you went into a mom and pop jewelry shop and lit that off.
But if you came rolling in dressed like that with a shopping cart, I'm not sure you'd get very far. You see, you have to be in a place where you can go and create the diversion.
No, I guess you're right.
But I didn't know that he had to bring in his own fireworks. I thought he just took them off the shelf and went and found the propane. Set that sucker off.
That's also true. The propane he did get from the shelf at Walmart, so that there is something to that. I guess like if you go into a K jeweler, they don't have a can of propane just sitting there that you can light up.
Pretty obvious. You come rolling in with a propane tank and a grocery cart, wearing a fake wig and a COVID mask.
No,
you're not there to buy mom
a pendant,
a cameo, another James Avery.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a good try, though, I guess. Good effort. Don't get any ideas, San Antonio. Save your fireworks for the
important stuff.
Yeah, for after a win. Let's not blow them inside a Walmart. That's not the move. All right, we'll be right back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
Hey, San Antonio, the Gunslingers are honoring our heroes at the Military Appreciation Game this Saturday, May 23rd, 4 p.m. at Freeman Coliseum. Active duty and retired military. Bring your military ID and get in free. Plus, the first 1,000 fans get a free American flag. Come cheer on the Gunslingers as we salute those who serve. It's going to be an unforgettable afternoon of football and patriotism. Tickets and info at sagunslingers.com. See you Saturday at Freeman Coliseum.
Almost 90 years ago, Academy Sports and Outdoors was born right here in Texas. So we know a thing or two about a thing or two. Like beans don't belong in Chile. It's called a feeder road. And how far really means how long. We've been your neighbor for generations. That's why we're adding Texas-sized deals across the store, only in Texas. If you happen to find a better price at a competitor, we'll beat it by 5%. Academy. Fun can't lose.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collisions since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400. or alawyerforus.com.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Together, we go to my horseback riding lessons, school band practice, swim meets, and archery classes. Together, we pick vegetables, and we like to cut flowers. I love Marcia. She makes me feel like together we can do anything. I can't imagine life without her. She's a part of the family. We are just one of the thousands of teams Canine Companions has paired together over the past 50 years. With your help, we can continue for another 50. Visit canine.org to see the many ways you can change lives.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Have you seen those Good Samaritans that are going down Military Drive the morning after and cleaning stuff up?
Yeah, I saw that.
No.
Let's give these guys a medal. Can we give them like permanent parking spot or something? Man, you want to talk about good people?
I know.
I'm serious.
Doing that.
That's some puto stuff right there.
They left a mess, man.
Yep. You wake up at 8 a.m. in the morning, go grab your broom and your
and a bunch of trash bags.
Bags and your
extender claws.
Yeah.
You know the little claws that you just pick up
your
stuff?
fire extinguisher.
Yeah. I can't imagine going up and picking up after people rage. But I guess somebody's got to.
Full of pee.
There's we need to do something special for those people.
Yeah. Well. But somebody's got to do it, I guess. Who else is going to do it?
Just the fact that we got to clean up after our own mess, which somebody's actually doing. But I think we need both parties. I don't want the celebration to stop. Just clean up after yourselves.
Yeah.
Just pick up a little bit.
Be responsible, guys.
Don't throw it in the street.
You don't want your granny out there sweeping the sidewalks at 7 a.m. because you poured out and left all your beer.
Yeah, chill out, guys.
All the natural light beer cans.
Hey, well, here, I just read where you're not going to see much Schlitz anymore.
Really? Is it gone?
Yeah.
Looks like it's dying.
Going away.
Wow.
No, it's Pabst,
Well,
isn't it?
PBR.
Pabst?
Well, Pabst Blue Ribbon, but I think they also brew Schlitz. I think that's part of what's coming out of that label. So PBR, which is a good, PBR is the best bad beer you can drink.
Yeah. Schlitz Brewing is Pabst Brewing Company.
Right.
Schlitz beer.
Okay.
So it's not PBR.
No,
it's just Schlitz.
Schlitz.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody rest easy.
Yes.
All right. Because I like PBR. I haven't had a Schlitz in 25 years.
Well, Schlitz is now like, they're basically,
Unleash the bull.
You got to basically be in Milwaukee to drink Schlitz anymore. And
75 years old.
And like Edwin, who is from Milwaukee, doesn't drink beer. So
there's a problem there.
It's dying. It's dying.
I blame Edwin.
Oh, it's because of him?
They were counting on him.
Yeah.
He failed.
He was born to it, and he just didn't live up to the Schlitz.
There was a time where Schlitz beer was once the largest brewer in America. Founded in 1849.
Since you had the little pop cans, or the little pop tops, how you just peel it and throw it away.
So, dude, I told AJ on Monday, I was cleaning up some stuff on the property, and I pulled back. There was a big pile of like cedar leaves, and underneath it was an unopened Schlitz can with a pop top.
See? And those are classic. I remember those when I was little.
And because it was buried, it wasn't faded. It was rusty. I mean, it was still.
You could
it was
sell
made,
it on eBay.
Well, I want you to think of this. It was made of something that would rust.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's nothing. It's aluminum now. It don't rust. It fades, but it don't rust. This was rusty.
Okay. So it was like in a tin can?
Not tin. I think it had some kind of only iron rust. It's got some kind of iron in it, right?
I guess so,
It was the edges were rusty, but the pop top was still intact.
Huh. The Schlitz brand, like it became a big deal in Chicago after the Great Chicago Fire happened. They didn't have clean drinking water, so everybody was drinking Schlitz beer.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, so it's basically like it was hydrating people.
Well, I don't think that was all that uncommon back in the day because water, if you even had access to it, was probably not very healthy for you because it was full of junk. So you drank distilled.
When I went to Milwaukee, I saw like the Schlitz mansion, like where they lived, like the
you don't get to say that often.
Yeah,
Schlitz mansion.
Yeah, like the people who created the beer, like that's where they lived.
I remember their ad campaign.
I think it's a museum now.
Release the Bull was that was their ad campaign.
Yep.
You'd pop a Schlitz and a bull would come running through the bar.
Pabst Brewing Company owns the brand, and they stopped brewing Schlitz months ago.
And we didn't even notice.
No. The decision came down to production minimum. Schlitz volume had dropped to the point where Pabst has a Busch plant in Texas do their brewing for them. The minimum quantities that Budweiser required, the brand was falling well below that, so they had to retire it.
Somebody will buy that label.
You think so?
Yeah, there's some value to that. It's like Pearl Beer is still being brewed somewhere. They bought the trademark.
Wisconsin Brewing Company has received permission from Pabst to brew Schlitz one last time. They said, we decided that Schlitz being what Schlitz was, it deserved a proper send-off, one with dignity and respect. And Wisconsin Brewing Company and the Milwaukee Broadhouse are planning farewell events for the beer later on this month.
That's worth a trip.
They're going to the Milwaukee Broadhouse will host a last Schlitz on Earth goodbye party at its Shorewood location May 29th and its downtown location May 30th, using up the last of the supply. So the final brew will be May 23rd. Pre-orders available starting that day online or in person at the tap room. And that'll be it. Your last time. You ready to make a road trip?
Go get our last.
We should tell Edwin to bring us back some Schlitz.
You know what?
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Riding the work with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. It's the Morning Huddle, KTFM Floresville. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Just cleared one of our trouble spots on 35 southbound at Thousand Oaks. The wreck is cleared. Still have an accident 35 northbound, the connector to westbound 410. The ramp blocks. A little bit of stop and go from Rittiman. 35 upper level northbound, the connector to westbound I-10 downtown. We've got a right lane of the ramp closed with that accident and still flooding in areas, so just be very careful as you head out and about. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Red Diamond Tea.
Go ahead, sip into summer with Red Diamond. Fresh brewed with just 3 simple ingredients: tea, water, and sugar. Always cold and ready in the refrigerated section. Red Diamond Fresh Brewed Tea. The perfect sip does exist.
Heading to the coast for Memorial Day weekend, so is the Blitz. Join us Friday afternoon at the official grand opening of the Roo Pub Rockport. You know it will be the best place on the coast to watch Game 3, so we'll see you at the Roo in Rockport.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Whoa, okay. This one says you get a free phone if you switch. Hey, this one also says you get a free phone if you switch.
Yeah, they all do, hon.
Huh. The T-Mobile one says their customers had the lowest wireless bills versus the other big guys over the past 5 years. And their latest experience plans have Netflix included, plus a year of Dash Pass by DoorDash.
Hang on, let me see that. Oh, yeah, we're switching.
That's what I'm talking about. Do we clap now, or...?
At T-Mobile, get savings that keep stacking up. That's value you can feel every day. And right now, bring your phone to T-Mobile and we'll give you $400 when you switch.
Savings based on Harris X billing snapshots from Q3 2021 to Q4 2025 compared to average AT&T and Verizon bills. Comparison excludes discounts, credits, and optional charges. $400 with new account on qualifying line. Unlocked device credit ported 90+ days with device and carrier, and timely redemption required. Virtual MasterCard typically takes 14 weeks. No cash access and expires in 6 months. Card issued by Sunrise Banks N.A. member FDIC. Visit T-Mobile.com.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
You think a ticket for not wearing your seatbelt is the worst that could happen. A fine, an inconvenience, a little embarrassment. But then comes the crash. There are injuries, a hospital bed, the long road to recovery, the moments you'll miss. Suddenly, a ticket doesn't seem so bad. That ticket? That was nothing. Click it. Don't risk it. Paid for by NHTSA.
Healthy vision is about more than seeing clearly. It's about going beyond. From comprehensive eye care with the latest technology to advanced vision solutions that provide deep insights into your overall health. And with doctors who build lasting relationships founded on trust, ensuring that every detail is taken care of. I choose Vision Source to never miss out on life's precious moments. Vision Source, beyond your eyes.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the Eastern Conference Finals did not disappoint as the New York Knicks overcame a 22-point deficit in the second half to force overtime and beat the Cavs 115-104. What a collapse. Tonight, the Spurs, who now have home court advantage, take on the Oklahoma City Thunders up there in Oklahoma City. Tip set for 7:30. De'Aaron Fox is listed as questionable and will be a game-time decision.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hello, friends. It's the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Howdy, everybody. Ayatollah says that Pabst Lone Star Pearl will soon be gone in Texas. Yingling's coming in and is drinking their milkshake.
I like Yingling. I'm not mad at that.
But I don't think Lone Star's going anywhere.
No, that's a brand.
Oh, no.
If they stop brewing it, somebody will buy the label and start breaking.
What about Alamo Beer? No,
I don't mind Alamo now and again. I'm all about the locals.
But the
is it still available? Or did it go away?
It's gone. They sold it. That should be an all-time brand for them now.
I still have the can you gave me. I'm saving it.
Yeah.
I don't want to open it.
Yeah, I was surprised that that was the case. But yeah, I don't think that Lone Star's going anywhere. It still sells pretty good, man. And you can't beat the price.
And you can't beat the price, and for that price, that flavor ain't bad.
No.
I mean, there's worse.
What's the didn't HEB at one point have a brand that was like do they still do that?
No, they don't do their house label. They had a house label.
What was it? What was it called?
I know they had one that was just generic beer, white can, black label beer. But that wasn't an HEB brand. That was just a.
Oh, that was. I remember that.
Yeah, the white
generic aisle. Yeah,
generic beer.
It was some kind of.
It wasn't Hill Country Fair.
Cerveza.
Frio. It was called Frio.
It was the Frio beer. That's right.
Yeah. And I think they stopped making it, but it
you needed a cheesecloth to strain it. Oh, it's still around. You can still buy some Frio. Frio Light American brewed beer. Used in barley, corn, and sawdust. And world-class Mount Hood hops.
Okay. Mount Hood's up in Oregon.
It's a refreshing, clean, crisp Pilsner.
Okay.
With a hint of noble hops.
How much for a six-pack?
Let's see.
I bet it's $6. $7.
$1.59 for your standard 16-ouncer.
Okay.
I think that's the only way you can buy it.
Okay. Hey, that's not a bad price. You can't beat the price. Yeah. But yeah, I Pabst will always have a home for me. As I've said before, the last time I got arrested was at $5 all-you-can-drink PBR night when I was in college in Nashville.
You went to medical school?
If you haven't,
when I was in medical school.
That was his third year. He was a resident.
That's right.
He was a resident.
If you haven't committed a sin or a crime while drinking a PBR.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't grow up right.
And it was every Thursday night, all you could drink PBR for $5. You walk in, they give you a cup.
See, kids, back when we were young, life was better.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
$5, all the beer you could drink.
Imagine that. I don't care how bad the beer is, and PBR is not great beer, and I would always feel miserable when I drank it.
It was a hangover beer for sure.
But $5?
See, kids, it's not better now.
We had it.
It was better then.
And now there's a water shortage because of AI, and they can't even brew it anymore.
So now, and you can't even use it because it's going away.
What you guys ruin everything.
We did our best to hang on, hold on to the good stuff, and you guys just couldn't take the baton.
No,
drinking White Claws and some kind of spiked tea. What the hell's your problem?
Twisted tea.
Weird.
Twisted tea.
You get the mix of old timey charm of
tea. Have you tried Twisted Tea, Vic?
No, I haven't tried it. Nah.
Wow.
I'm not.
Dude, you'd have to. Man, you are desperate to get alcohol into your system.
Yeah, I think so, but I get drunk pretty easy.
On
anything.
Well, yeah, but you have your choices, and Twisted Tea would be the last can in my refrigerator. When you open the fridge and there's like one can in the back, and you're like, well, I guess I'll drink this.
I'm not sure am I that thirsty.
You come in, you're hot, you're looking for that cold beer, and in the back of your fridge, all you got is like a pineapple White Claw.
I've tasted those. Those tasted good.
Or my wife.
You like them?
They tasted pretty. They're sugary as heck, man.
Vic.
That's why.
Well, there's sugary, but there's still no flavor. Or the Trulies or whatever they are.
Yeah.
You get that in the back of the fridge, or the worst possible beer you can find. I'm still drinking the worst possible beer I can find.
Hey, your brother has a Cybertruck.
Yes, he does.
We
don't mention it in mixed company.
Have you ridden in it?
Yeah, I have.
How do you feel in there?
My brother is certainly. He's even named it. It's the Black Puma.
Okay.
He's got it wrapped.
He's got some Houston donks on it.
I will tell you, it's a big old vehicle. You feel like you, but let's just say I feel like what you think I would feel like riding around in a.
Have you heard of Wade mode?
No.
Oh yeah.
So Wade mode is apparently like if you are in, like, let's say you're in a if you're in, like, you're crossing a river or something like that, or like a low water crossing, like there's a way that it protects the underside of things.
This morning.
Yeah. Well, this Cybertruck driver, I guess there's no real explanation here, but it seems like maybe he thought
like autopilot meant
that Wade mode meant that it could become like a
boat, like he just drove into a lake.
Yes. He drove into Grapevine Lake.
Oh, in Dallas,
in North Texas. Yes. Somebody drove. It got stranded. Of course, it's now like it was like floating around up there like a bobber.
It would like electrocute all the fish.
What a dumbass. They're batteries, bro.
So he thought he had bought himself a car and a boat.
Yes.
You're going to go do a little fishing on the way home.
Somebody driving by yelled out the window, "Yo, you can't park there."
Oh, yeah. You can't park here.
Dude, can you imagine? You're just sitting on the dock and you see some dude just drive down the dock. Like, where are you going?
Dumbass.
Go do a little fishing.
They made it a few feet into the lake before they appeared to strike one of the shore's many sizable rocks. They tumbled clumsily out of the passenger side window and waded over to a nearby dock. The Grapevine Police Department said the truck became disabled moments into basically trying to make it a boat, which of course it did.
So they interviewed this guy, and he said that I thought I had actually bought a boat with Wade mode.
He said, and the driver, who wasn't publicly identified, even though he's been arrested, by the way.
For what? Being an idiot? Or was he drunk when he decided to go wading?
I don't think he was
drunk. I hope he was drunk. Oh, you didn't? Then you got no excuse,
you better hope
son.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, but so this is his quote. He admitted that he intentionally steered the vehicle into the lake to use the Cybertruck's Wade mode feature. We want to, and now, by the way, it's supposed to work in shallow bodies of water, but it does not activate automatically, according to the owner's manual.
You have to turn it on.
Yeah. We want to remind drivers that although a vehicle may be physically capable of entering shallow freshwater areas, doing so can create legal and safety concerns under Texas law. Authorities used a crane to hoist the waterlogged Cybertruck out of the lake.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah, that's right? Gonna cost you.
Yeah.
Here you go. The driver was arrested and charged with operation of a vehicle in a closed section of the lake.
All right.
Not having a valid boat registration and other water safety equipment violations.
So they're
including not having life jackets on board your vessel.
Oh.
That is the finest use of our legal system I have ever heard.
Oh.
That is a broad definition of a boat.
Yes.
You thought it was a boat. You thought
it was a boat, so you need to have life jackets and a captain's license.
Yeah.
Oh,
Since
man.
you thought it was a boat. And by the way,
and lifeguard training.
We would give you the ticket for being an idiot, but there's no law against that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll give you one anyway.
Dude, this guy.
How did this happen?
Well, a fool and his money.
I like I like that this guy got arrested.
I
actually.
love that the DA said, you know what, we're going to charge you with. You don't have a boat captain's license.
Yeah, you
for
don't
driving your car into the lake.
This boat isn't registered. What do you?
Well, brilliant.
I mean,
absolutely brilliant.
Technically, no. You should ask your brother if he's done Wade mode.
I'm going to ask him if we can do it together.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Hey, I just heard something. I had a friend in Grapevine. Come on, let's go.
And then just say, but
Bernie Lake, let's go.
Make sure he's driving. You don't want.
No, don't you have your boat license from the river?
Yeah, I'm a
The
certified
river
boat
boats?
captain.
Yeah,
as
so
far as
just
you know.
take 2 life jackets and have them in the back.
I've got a fancy hat.
There we go. The captain and Tennille hat.
The skipper.
I've got the skipper hat. And so they won't be able to find us for that.
Listen,
I've got thousands of
here's the
hours
thing.
over the wheel.
Hey, when you're out there stuck in the lake and you're floating, just say, look, man, you're gonna go to jail unless we switch seats right now. I'll be the captain, but the only way we switch seats is you've got to put on this Gilligan costume.
You have to be Gilligan. Put on the red shirt.
You
and
have
the
to put it
white
on.
hat. Yeah.
You have to put it on, or else I'm not going to switch seats with you, and you're going down.
Yeah.
And sadly, I have the stature of the captain.
You could represent yourself. You're good. Go. Move. Let's go. Hurry. They're pulling us over. Hurry.
Oh, man.
You represent yourself. You got a fool for a client.
The people the people that can afford these trucks.
Wade mode.
Wade mode, you tell.
I'm gonna come see you. I'll be on the other side of the lake. I'll be
drive,
right there.
drive it on into the lake. It'll
Hard right-hand turn.
What do you imagine being the passenger and going, yeah, man, this sounds like a good idea.
We'll do it in your truck.
I'd be like, what are we doing?
Which actually,
no, I'm good, man. You go ahead. I'll hop out. You go ahead and let me know how this works out for you.
I'm challenging Elon to make it a boat.
I mean, now that's obviously the next
a boat.
That's the next step.
This water tight. Let's do this.
Oh, Elon, you're a genius. You're okay. You're an inventor. Okay.
Oh, look at this. A couple rubber seals.
This truck can't even be a boat,
and a
bro.
prop. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You're supposed to be a genius.
Yeah, give me a break. Weak sauce, Elon. Weak.
I do like
sauce.
That when we get in his truck and he just is like, "Take me home," and we just have a conversation while the truck drives him home. That's pretty cool.
Oh, you could do that in any Tesla, though.
I know, but I do appreciate that.
Yeah, it's $100 more a month, though.
You get in.
Okay.
You walk out and the car drives up to you when you're at the mall. That's pretty cool, man. I got to admit.
It drives up to you?
Yeah, it'll come get you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like a Waymo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Basically. Oh, they pulled the Waymos off the street because they kept driving into floodwaters.
Oh, God. These Waymos. I'm telling you. I see Waymos driving up and down this road.
On Eisenhower, for some reason,
more
we're on
than
their path.
any
Oh,
other
I know.
place.
There's a Waymo hub somewhere.
Every day, I see 2 or 3, yeah.
Oh, it is off of Eisenhower. It's not that far. There's a bunch there.
There's never anyone in them.
No, they're going back to the hive.
what's the point of these things? Like
knowledge.
If you're not moving anyone around.
I don't think are they allowed to pick up? I still think they're going through beta. I don't think you can get a Waymo. I think they're still learning the streets.
Once in a while, I'll see a guy inside or two people in there. But
you see him in the driver's seat, right?
I don't think you can order up a Waymo in San Antonio.
No, not yet.
Okay.
As far as I know, no.
I guess they have to like map things out. Is that
they're going through beta or whatever? But I don't. I know in Austin I've taken one, but not here.
Okay. I was like, why are they always running up and down the streets? There's never anyone in them.
I'm ready for them to have them. I'm an adopter. I'm all in.
I mean, the good news is it's hard to get a bad rating from a Waymo.
It's true, and
as long as you don't like throw up or poop in the car, it's like
Well, I tried to get into the driver's side one time just to see if I could, and it wouldn't let me. It was locked.
Yeah,
tried.
But also, Rob is big on talking to the drivers.
That's the primary reason, man. Give me a robot. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to know. No. I don't want to see you driving.
No, but I'm not going to name any names. There's some people at our station that are big talkers to professional drivers. They like to have a conversation with them.
I don't want to know.
I think you do know.
I know who it is. It cost me a point. It cost me a couple stars.
We'll be right back. I've got a story that Rob, I think you're going to appreciate on the other side. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
You wake up this morning fully functioning, ready to attack the day physically. Nothing painful keeping you out of your daily life. If that is you, congratulations. You're one of the minority. So many of us deal with daily pain that we just put up for too long until it literally keeps us out of our daily life. Don't let it go that far. This is 2027. There's a fix out there. It's called Arasti. Arasti providers are all around San Antonio, and they're literally experts in getting you out of pain. That's their sole reason for existing. So if you're dealing with something that's keeping you out of your daily, whether it's a rolled ankle from some sort of a honey-do list, or maybe it was that weekend football game, maybe you got a bad back or a bad shoulder. Frozen shoulders are awful. Arasti can fix that fast. Have you ever dealt with those lower back twinges that just kind of take you out for a day or two? I've dealt with that and much worse, and Arasti fixed that as well. I am living proof that it works. Here's the good news about Arasti. You never need a referral. You can make the call and go see them today, and I'll bet there's a provider less than 10 minutes from where you are now. Listen, if you need a full evaluation, you need to make sure your insurance works. You know Arasti will take care of you, and then you get the benefit of going to an expert that knows how to get you out of pain faster than you've dealt with. They do things differently at Arasti. Find out today. The number is 1-800-404-6050. The website is Arasti.com. Go there. Let them take care of you. Don't let pain keep you from doing things that you love. Arasti will fix you when they do. Come on by. Thank me later.
Got a buddy who thinks he knows baseball? Perfect. On Rangers game days, prove it with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger you think will launch it out of here. He hits one, you and a friend are headed to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now, you've got tickets and hotel. Yeah, you're making a night of it, and your buddy's buying the first round. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Call your shot and win the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio and have been practicing law here since 1994. And in the past 30-plus years, I've helped hundreds of San Antonians injured by negligent drivers. If you've been injured in a car-truck collision, call me, 210-900-0400. I did want to let you know of a very disturbing trend I've seen that you really need to be aware of. If an attorney or someone acting on that attorney's behalf calls you after a traffic collision, with very limited exceptions, that is called barratry or solicitation. It's a crime and is unethical under our state bar rules. Do not answer these phone calls. Do not hire an unethical attorney. Neither I nor anyone in my firm will ever call you after a traffic collision. If you need my help, and if you've been injured in a traffic collision, I think you do, you'll need to call me. My name is Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400, or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
We have meaningful basketball being played in San Antonio for the first time in years, and you know the Roo Pub has proven to be the best place to go watch the games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roo Pub, show up hungry. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch the game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
By texting 64000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in San Antonio without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in San Antonio for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text FLIP to 64,000. San Antonio is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in San Antonio and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text FLIP to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text FLIP to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text FLIP to 64,000.
Memorial Day deals are at the Home Depot, which means one thing. It's go time. So kick off your planting projects and fill your space with colorful blooms that will thrive in your area. Then protect your flower beds with savings on mulch. On special buy, 4 bags for $10. This Memorial Day, get your backyard ready for summer with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Pricing valid May 14th through May 27th. U.S. only, exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
You're listening to The Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
$10,000.
Do you know who Brian Johnson is?
The former linebacker?
No, he's a biohacker.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is he the guy that wants to live to 150?
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Okay.
He's a millionaire that's decided he's going to invest in his body.
He's very healthy. And he's got a girlfriend named Kate Tolo. Now, I'm going to need, you might want to do this test as well.
I'm doing it right now.
He says that Kate Tolo, this was his tweet, just gave Kate oral sex. Good night, everyone.
Well, that's nice of him.
And then he followed it up with a screenshot of her vaginal health report, along with the claim she has the top 1% of all vaginas. Well, she's got a 1% vagina.
She's a 1%.
What, does that have body fat or something?
He explained that her sample is dominated by the single most protective bacterial species a vagina can host, Lactobacillus crispatus.
I'm glad she's chock full of that.
Research suggests only 25 to 30% of reproductive age women globally are L. crispatus dominant. Dominant typically means over 50%. Vic, this is a healthy bacteria. This is the good stuff.
She's seething.
Does it prevent
with
cavities?
healthy bacteria?
Kate's result is 98.7.
That's top notch. That's blue ribbon material right
That's
there.
Right.
Now, of course, that's a show vagina right there.
That's the Wagyu of
that's
that
the one,
is.
That's the one that's.
Yeah.
This is Kobe beef.
Yeah. You win the county fair with that one. Look at her blue ribbon, honey. Get over here.
He also noted that she tested negative for a range of STDs and diseases.
You would hope so. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Kind of the bare minimum, really.
Yes. They used the vaginal microbiome test from Tiny Health. You can get it on Amazon for $249. Actually, it's on sale for $214 right now.
$2.14?
No, $214.
How do you take the sample?
There are other health tech companies like Evie and Viome who offer vaginal microbiome tests starting at $169. Nice. Nice, $169.
Spend the money. Yeah.
It includes a sample swab kit.
Okay.
It's almost like...
Well, you're a doctor. You could perform this for people.
I could. Listen, guys, if you need me to swab your girlfriends, swab your wives...
Somehow, I don't think this is going to be nearly as glamorous as it sounds.
I need a 6-pack and one of those things. That's
okay,
it.
but I'm going to need a lot of beer.
You buy the kit.
Yeah. I'll bring the beer.
Bring her to the studio, and we'll do it during a break. And then I'll read the results on air.
And I'll do it just for the deductible.
We will find out what percentage, what tier your wife's vagina has.
What percentage are we chasing here?
Well,
I mean, is there
this
like
guy's in the top 1%.
Well, I mean, not everybody can get an A.
What would you hope?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's my bottom line.
Where would you start to be nervous?
Will I settle for 45% of this healthy bacteria? Is that enough?
I mean,
I don't know.
Certainly not. It's not dominant.
90. No, so is that too little?
Now it says. I mean, it did say that only a very small percentage, only 25 to 30%, are above 50%. So, I would say if they're at 50%,
that's pretty good. Then
you're in the top 25%.
Now we're setting the barrier to where I want to be. So let's go to work.
What if you found out that your wife had bottom tier vagina? Would it change your?
Yes.
Would you divorce her?
It depends on how bottom tier it was.
Like, let's say 95th percentile.
I'm just saying that my boys are accustomed to a certain level of comfort and I don't want to put them someplace that just not hospitable.
So it's like 23andMe. Or what's the other one? One of those, like a DNA swab. Like,
is there a serial killer in your family?
Yes. So you basically do the swab, you send it back in, and it measures biomarkers, detects bacteria linked to BV and yeast infections, and tracks the beneficial lactobacillus along with disruptive microbes tied to vaginal health and fertility. And results take 3 to 4 weeks. And if your vagina is not top tier, they will send you a list of things you can do.
Like workouts, supplements.
Yeah, like you need to take more of these vitamins. You need to eat more carrots.
Do 8 Kegels and call me in the morning?
Yes. Now, he said the importance of evaluating vaginal health is, like, he's saying, like, this is an area that many other health experts have stressed is connected to overall health and well-being for women.
I think it is. Okay. That would be
it says that vaginal microbiome is downstream of everything: sleep, glucose control, stress, gut health, sexual health, immune function, what you eat, and what you put in it. Now it says
body parts.
The very last one, what you eat and what you put in it. Is it still talking about the vagina?
I hope so.
I think that's what it means. Like,
body.
If your vagina is healthy, it's going to keep my penis healthy.
I would think that would play a major role, yes.
Yeah. So
I think that is a safe assumption. And the vice versa applies.
Well,
just a tip.
Bob says a lot of cheap steaks taste good if you cook them correctly.
He's correct.
Those are what you call famous last words.
Yeah. Hey, I'm all for that.
You say that, and then the most famous of last words is "Hold my beer."
I can't afford the Kobe
Bob,
Air all the time.
That's the line of the day on the.
Is.
Yeah.
You know what? We
should a little bit of tenderizing.
I wish I had a prize that I could give Bob right now.
With the right amount of garlic
that made
butter.
me chuckle.
See, there's some.
The right amount of garlic butter.
There's a very appropriate prize for that kind of comment.
Don't put garlic butter on your wife's vagina.
And some rosemary.
You can't do that.
Well,
Oscar topping, like with the crab meat and the oh yeah. You
what
can't
about
do
some
that.
whipped cream? I've done that before.
Oh, Vic.
It disturbs the biome.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's not good.
Well,
you use whipped cream, and in about a week, everybody gonna be drinking the highly acidic.
Yeah.
Everybody, you're gonna have a big old glass of cranberry juice in your refrigerator.
Yeah,
I already do.
The whipped cream's supposed to be for you.
Okay.
I used to work at Baskin Robbins, my first job at Baskin Robbins, and
I'm really interested to see how this story is going to apply to the other one. So let's go with this.
There's a gal named Katie.
Oh, Katie.
Oh, Katie. She was a nice looking
She's a
gal.
giving sort.
And when we would close together, why are we all out of whipped cream again? We would use the whipped cream, and that was
the extra special Baskin Robbins whipped cream.
Yeah, that was a good stuff, and we
top of the line stuff.
We would also
Cool Whip.
We would also use our boss's desk for all these adventures.
Sweet.
That's why the office smelled faintly of a ice cream sundae.
That's right. And then Katie's boyfriend found out, and he was a college boy, and he wanted to beat me up. So Katie stopped working at Baskin Robbins.
Is that how your fighting career started?
No. No. Mind you, 16-year-old AJ was like 6'3" and like 150 pounds. I was
God.
Yeah.
Do you remember when
I was not thrilled about the prospect of fighting this college-age man.
What was the 9.5 weeks?
I've never seen that.
Was the first introduction to food into the boudoir.
Yeah, I've never seen that show. What's what they use?
You name it. They were just pulling stuff out of the fridge.
Eggplants and.
No, that would be too obvious.
Oh, okay. You're talking about like mayonnaise jars and
there was all kinds of stuff going on.
Ooh, Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh yeah. That's one of my moves. What is that? It's Chick-fil-A
sauce. What do you
talking
mean?
about?
What
delicious?
No, the avocado lime ranch.
No, it's
nom 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 nom
Dude,
nom.
yeah, every woman loves ranch. If you put ranch dressing on, like, that's the only way I can get any action is pour ranch dressing on my crank.
Oh yeah.
My wife.
Right.
Did someone say there's ranch dressing on it?
Really?
Oh,
Really?
White women love ranch dressing. If there's ranch dressing on a white woman, will eat it.
Well, I married a white woman. She loves it.
Of course she does. Of course she does.
Of course.
All right, we'll be right back.
I'll
We'll talk some Spurs. Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Got a couple of new trouble spots. An overturned vehicle on I-10 westbound WW Wide, east side of town. This wreck has 2 middle lanes blocked. 40-minute delay stop and go from Ackerman. On I-10 westbound Ralph Fair, Leon Springs area, accident right lane. 281 southbound at Isom on the north side. That wreck is in the right lane. And a stall at 1604 eastbound Bulverde Road now off to the shoulder. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by eBay. eBay is home to millions of finds, and each one becomes part of your story. From your favorite vintage band tee to the dream car you've been searching for or the foul ball you heroically gave away. It's all there on eBay. eBay. Things people love.
I told my buyers, let's get them bought. Right now is the time to go. GiveMeTheVin.com is America's best car buyer, paying top dollar for your car, truck, sports car, exotic. What are you waiting for? We want to buy your car right now. Find out why thousands of satisfied customers across the United States put more money in their pocket by going to GiveMeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Your summer starts now with Memorial Day deals at the Home Depot. It's time to fire up summer cookouts with the Next Grill 4-burner gas grill on special buy for only $199. And entertain all season with the Hampton Bay West Grove 7-piece outdoor dining set for only $499. This Memorial Day, get low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. While supplies last, pricing valid May 14th through May 27th. U.S. only, exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
I love days like these at the pool, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. I'm ready to make a splash with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza. Skyrizi is a prescription-only injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. At 4 months, most people saw 90% clearer skin when measured from head to toe, and many were even 100% plaque-free. People also saw significant improvement in psoriasis symptoms of pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now there's nothing on my skin thanks to Skyrizi, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we get you ready for a huge Game 2 in the Western Conference Final.
Game night San Antonio brought to you by Vision Source, and we are all over as the Spurs look to take a commanding 2-0 series lead.
We'll talk to Jeff McDonald of the Express News. He is in Oklahoma City.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the Eastern Conference Finals did not disappoint as the New York Knicks overcame a 22-point deficit in the second half to force overtime and beat the Cavs 115-104. What a collapse. Tonight, the Spurs, who now have home court advantage, take on the Oklahoma City Thunders up there in Oklahoma City. Tip set for 7:30. De'Aaron Fox is listed as questionable and will be a game-time decision.
Let's go!
Hi, it's Jason Minix. You're listening to the home of the Cowboys, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
All right, it's that time of the week. A lot of people are soft. A lot of people getting hurt. Can't hack it. And that's where we need the doctor. From Arasti, please welcome Dr. Jason Garrett. Good morning, Dr. Garrett.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, we're doing all right.
How are you doing?
All right.
How you doing, Doc?
I'm recovering pretty well, but I had a schedule.
Doing push-ups yet?
Just with one arm.
Just one?
That's how I do it.
Which arm is hurt for you? Your right or your left arm?
The left one.
Your non-dominant arm?
Fortunately, yes.
That is good.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
What's the,
you get a stranger only for a while.
I know. What's the worst thing that you're noticing, like that you can't do that you're used to doing? What's the one thing that you're like, oh man, I forgot, I can't really do this anymore?
It's hard to wash your own hair, like to reach up with that hand, and so it's hard to do all with one hand.
Is that what you call it, washing your hair?
Man, I've got a lot of hair.
I call it something different.
Man, he's got hair.
You got it.
Okay, I got a lot of hair. Okay, Doc. Okay, I got a lot of hair.
I was washing my hair, Mom.
Yeah, we get it. You got a lot of hair.
I haven't washed hair in like 10 years. I don't have no hair.
No.
It all fell out.
It's so hard washing all the hair that I got. All right, Doc. De'Aaron Fox, it looked like he maybe sort of tweaked his ankle again. He already had something, and it looked like he tweaked it in Game 6. Didn't play in Game 1. What are we thinking it is? It's not a high ankle sprain, so it's not like he's going to be out for an extended period of time. Is this just a matter of what his pain level is right now? Like when he's missed about a week now, or almost a week. Is this a pain tolerance issue now, or is there actual structural damage we could be talking about here?
I don't think it's a pain tolerance issue because it's the Western Conference Finals, and you want to have your best chance of winning. So if he sits out for an extended period of time and they lose, it's kind of all for nothing. He's probably not going to make an ankle significantly worse by playing on it unless it's already got some damage to it. So the fact that he didn't play in game one, I was a little surprised, which means there's probably more than they're letting on. The Spurs are notorious for not really giving out a lot of information when it comes to injuries. I think they're doing the same thing now.
Following on that kind of injury and getting him back in, there's just the sum total of the number of minutes played by the starters. 46 or better by everybody. Vassell with 51 minutes. What's the next 24, 36 hours like when you're trying to preserve and get people back and still get ready for a game? What are you doing as far as rehab and prep for the next?
Really, you want to get those guys on a stationary bike, on elliptical machine, on something, on a rower, just to push a lot of that soreness and lactic acid build out. So do that a couple times a day, and then sleep as much as possible. Obviously, hydrate. Nutrition is extremely important for recovery. No alcohol, all those things. But for the most part, they want to get as much sleep as possible because that's when your body recovers the best. And so sleep, water, a little range of motion, but no high-intensity activity.
Is like when you say no intense activity, that means like no basketball work whatsoever?
Shoot-arounds and practice some drills is fine.
Or just no running?
Didn't play as much. Yeah, just none of the hard cutting running. Like you can kind of go through the motions, but you just don't want to add any more irritation to those already pretty worn out muscles.
Doc, we were just discussing vaginal health.
Yes.
There is a special kind of maybe this isn't your expertise, but there's a special kind of bacteria.
I'm gonna go out on a limb
that apparently is the healthy bacteria, and you can get tested. Would you recommend that men get their wives tested and then let them know what percentage tier their vagina falls in? Do you think that's a good or a bad idea for the health of the man?
I think for the health of the man, that's probably not the best idea. It's probably not good for the health of the marriage. If he wants to not get injured or divorced, I would not propose that to your wife.
So especially if she's in like the 95th percentile, like it's not a great.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's not
better
ideal.
not to know. I think ignorance is bliss here.
Yeah,
you're telling me, brother.
I think this is a vaginal disease, but viral meningitis. That's the only thing I can explain. I don't know what else it is. But what is viral meningitis? And why is Josh Smith, the Rangers' second baseman, hospitalized with viral meningitis? And what could be the long-term results of this?
Yeah, so somehow a virus gets within the cerebrospinal fluid, so the fluid that surrounds your spinal cord that's continuous with your brain. And there's meninges, it's a type of connective tissue within that spinal cord and brain, and it gets inflamed and swells, which causes severe headaches, can cause, small level brain damage, can cause death as well. So unfortunately, there's no treatment for the virus to cure it. You just have to treat it symptomatically. So he'll be in the hospital. He'll be on steroids, like corticosteroids, anti-inflammatory, to reduce the inflammation around his spinal cord and his brain, and just treat him palliatively until he recovers, which he probably will make a full recovery. It shouldn't affect his physical activity unless there's any significant brain damage, which there usually isn't, so hopefully not.
It's a pretty communicable disease too, right? I mean, that virus jumps from. If I'm a Ranger, am I worried?
It's usually through saliva and bodily fluid, so it's not like.
Well, if I was kissing another playing teammate, should I be worried?
Yeah, that you could. Yeah, I don't. Whatever happens in the locker room, stays in the locker room.
Yeah, don't judge. Who are you to judge, Doc? What's going on with this? The Tarek Skubal, who had surgery 2 weeks ago, is already throwing bullpen sessions. And we talked a little bit about this new technology that they use to do it. But even that, I mean, throwing bullpen sessions 2 weeks after having any kind of procedure on your throwing elbow just seems out of this world. Is that a surprise to you even, like how quickly he's able to come back and start throwing a ball?
Not really, because there's no incisions. There's really no healing time. They're just sticking needles in there. It's like an aggressive acupuncture, which is like a surgical acupuncture. So there's no real downtime other than a couple days of inflammation. So it doesn't surprise me at all that he's back throwing pretty hard.
So the procedure that he went through, they stick a needle in and they extract something through the needle? Is that how?
No, not really. They usually just kind of literally poke around the area to create an acute inflammatory condition, which then stimulates healing, and so it can heal the area. It's a bigger needle than an acupuncture needle, which leaves, basically no harm whatsoever. This does create an irritation in whatever section they're trying to get to. whether it's the osteum, the bending of the bone, or the connective tissue where the tendons or ligaments insert into the bone, trying to irritate that area so it strengthens it.
Kind of like microfractures were, kind of that idea?
Yeah, similar, but that creates a blood clot, so it's a little different. This is more an inflammatory response, but not bleeding.
We talk a lot about torn ACLs. Those seem to happen all the time. But Francisco Alvarez, the catcher of the Mets, is on the 10-day IL with a meniscus tear. He is going to undergo surgery. What's the typical sidelining for someone like that? And then take into account that he's a catcher. So what would you expect the recovery time to look like?
Usually, if it's just going in there and shaving down the meniscus and there's no repair, if it's a repair, he's out for 6 months. He's done for a while. If it's what happens usually is you've just got a little bit of a tear. It's causing constant irritation and swelling. They cut that out. Most people make pretty full return to high-level activity within about a month. I mean, he should be walking out of the surgery. We'll get in a wheelchair first, but once he gets to the car, he should be walking the next day. There shouldn't be any crutches, and it's just a matter of getting the swelling out. Now, being a catcher, obviously putting that much pressure on your knees for a long period of time does complicate it a little bit, but they do have those little pads that go in the back of the knee, which really does give it a ton of support, kind of takes the pressure off the meniscus. So going forward, it's going to be how much swelling, how much pain tolerance, and if it was just a minor procedure, then I expect him back probably within a month.
Finally, Jose Altuve's got an oblique strain. Do you treat that like a hamstring? You just go till you feel like you're completely well? Can you bring it back slowly, or you just got to wait?
Those heal on their own pretty well, whereas hamstrings require a lot more conditioning and rehab. The oblique muscle does help with stabilizing your core, so if you're a throwing athlete or a rotational athlete, it's very important. It does also constantly heal because it helps with breathing. So as long as you're breathing, it's getting some range of motion, some resistance. It's going to heal a lot faster. You can speed that up with some manual therapy, but there's not a lot of good rehab while it's healing. You can strengthen it afterwards with core strengthening exercises, but if those are kind of day-to-day, they tend to linger for a little while and then just completely go away.
All right, that is Dr. Jason Garrett from Arasti. Doc, we appreciate the time, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Take care, Doc.
All right, thanks, guys.
There you go. That is Dr. Jason Garrett. He and all our guests join us via the Buyers Barricades guest line. Buyers Barricades providing traffic control, rental, and sales for San Antonio and beyond. All right, we got to get into the Spurs game coming up tonight. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
San Antonio, listen close. I think we got a drinking problem. Well, it's not the kind of problem you might consider. But if you don't have a water softener, or you have one that's not taking care of your pipes and you're drinking that water, you got stuff in there you might not necessarily want. That's why you need to make sure you've got the very best water treatment system out there, and that's why Connecticut has been part of my family, part of the homes I've lived in as long as I can remember. 3 houses, 3 Connecticut systems, and every one of them's taking care of me better than the last. The most recent one, when I got a reverse osmosis drinking station to go along with it because I didn't want to buy any more water bottles, and guess what? I haven't. I've saved money there. It started saving me money the minute I got that Connecticut. You know, you don't even plug those things in. They work off kinetic energy. Saves you money there, saves you money on salt, saves you money on peace of mind. Now's the time to call Connecticut because you get that reverse osmosis drinking station free if you go ahead and buy it. Yes, you get it free. Never need another water bottle. They've got the decor to match yours. Put it on your kitchen sink, and boy, you're going to love it. Now's the time to call them. The number is 656-PURE, and there's a lot more details to this. I know you need them. Go to ConnecticutSA.com for all the details, but now's the time. Go get yourself a Connecticut, the very best. Get that reverse osmosis drinking station as a gift, and I know you're going to thank me later.
San Antonio, join the Gunslingers for their Military Appreciation Game this Saturday, May 23rd, 4 p.m. in Freeman Coliseum. Active duty and retired military get in free with ID. First 1,000 fans receive a free American flag. Tickets at sagunslingers.com. Don't miss it.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collision since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400. 1-800 or alawyer4us.com.
Spring is here, and in South Texas, that means storms, wind, rain, and hail. If you've been hit by a storm or think you have damage, now is the time to contact Stevens Roofing and Solar at 210-785-0994. Don't put your trust in an out-of-town storm chaser. Stevens Roofing is a family-owned, locally based company who will be here for years to come. The team at Stevens Roofing and Solar will give you peace of mind when the storms come rolling in. Call 210-785-0994 for Stevens Roofing.
Byers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Byers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at byersbarricades.com. That's byersbarricades.com. Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
The right tools aren't optional. They're essential. That's why pros trust Napa for the equipment that gets the job done right. From Milwaukee fuel sets, sockets, and impacts that deliver power when you need it, to Carlisle hand tools and sets built for precision and durability. Napa stocks the professional-grade tools that keep your base productive and your business moving. Find what you're looking for right now at Napa. Available in-store or napaonline.com.
From the people who brought you It's the Dog Park comes.
It's a hot spot on your dog's leg that the internet says you can treat it at home. You're not sure though, 'cause now it's oozing.
Protect your dog from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Ooh, he's licking it. Super gross, dude.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms.
Heading to the coast for Memorial Day weekend, so is the Blitz. Join us Friday afternoon at the official grand opening of the Roo Pub Rockport. You know what will be the best place on the coast to watch Game 3, so we'll see you at the Roo in Rockport.
If you missed the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you missed this.
What the hell is a McGangbang?
That's the Big Mac with I believe the fish fillet on it, or maybe it's the chicken.
The fish fillet, huh?
I didn't say it was good.
Dude, is that like on the secret menu that you shouldn't order off of unless you're high as hell?
I guess, but who the hell would want that? That's awful.
It's the McChicken on the...
So no fillet of fish in the what'd you call it? McGangbang?
Well, I think if it's a gangbang, it should be all of them. Fish, chicken, beef. What else they serve at McDonald's?
Bacon.
Bacon? Yeah, all of it. Let's all have a gangbang. I mean, what the hell? Just add it all. Little secret sauce.
Arch sauce?
Yeah.
We don't need to include arch sauce.
Little arch sauce in there.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Baby's mamas.
Mamas.
And mamas. Now Outcast's still alive, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think they're together anymore.
But him, what's his name?
Well,
Andre
there's
3000
two
or
of
whatever?
them. There's Big Boy and Andre 3000.
Yeah.
So he's alive, though.
Yeah, both of them are alive.
It's the Digital Underground dude that.
Yes.
All right.
G-Shock, or Shock G, excuse me, is his past.
All right. Just want to make sure.
That's right.
Y'all can carry on with your business.
Digital Underground and Outkast have very little in common.
Well, they're both Atlanta bands, aren't they? I think they're Atlanta music.
I don't think Digital Underground's from Atlanta.
I thought they were for something.
No, I think they're Yankees. I might be wrong.
I know.
Well, I mean, you're a Renaissance man.
I am in that.
you know your things, man.
You drink Schlitz.
I do.
That's right. That's right. All right, Game 2 tonight. It does feel like if the Spurs win tonight, the series. You might as well start throwing some dirt on Oklahoma City.
They're
but
expectant.
Well, What do you expect? What do you expect tonight to look like?
It's hard to. I don't know how you're going to attack this. I think you want to give it the old college try. The only problem is you got a bunch of tired legs. You've already succeeded. You goal reached, but you feel like there's a chance we might be able to go get them again. So you want to go all in, but I don't want to sacrifice future health.
Yeah.
For something that, quite frankly, I've already accomplished.
See, for me, I hate it when there's multiple days off between games and things like that. This is the one time where, the Spurs probably wish they had a 2-day break. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna. I don't think it's gonna. It's not like I don't think the Spurs are gonna slack up on their effort.
Oh, no.
I think they're gonna go for it. But I just don't know that they're gonna have the bodies to get the job done.
How much are they gonna have in the fourth? We know even in fully functioning, we've had trouble holding on to things in the fourth. How much is it worth extending? And we'll see early. But I do think you go as long as you feel like you got the shot. And I don't want to. There's a rhythm to the game, and you don't want to interrupt the rhythm of playing every other day and doing the same thing you should always do. But sometimes discretion and valor. But if you see a team and you get out to the good lead like you expect to, as typical Spurs action is, I don't see any reason to let up. But I do make it very clear that the bench is going to be used. And I think that the way that Mitch talked yesterday, that we're going to see at least one more guard play. And who knows how
Jordan McLaughlin, get ready.
It sounds like Jordan finally going to
Sure you will.
But, I would say that my most likely candidate for more minutes isn't him, because I do think that De'Aaron's going to play. I don't know how much, but they're going to get him out there. Is going to be Carter Bryant. If there's minutes to be found for several dudes for a couple of different positions, it's at Carter Bryant's place. He could play small forward. He can play big forward depending on what they've got in, and he's been effective there. I think if I'm trying to find minutes to kind of lessen some of the load on some of my starters, I go to Carter Bryant first and kind of find those minutes in between. And then if it comes down to guard play, especially if De'Aaron isn't playing, then, of course, McLaughlin gets in. But they're going to have to find some minutes somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. I do want to, when we come back, I want to kind of compare these game ones because, last night's game one to tonight's game two, and you tell me if you think there's something in common there. We'll talk about that coming up next. Morning Huddle 94.1.
.94.1 San Antonio Sports Star is KTFM Floresville and streaming online at sasportstar.com. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Got a couple of new trouble spots. An overturned vehicle on I-10 westbound WW Wide, east side of town. This wreck has two middle lanes blocked. 35, 40-minute delay stop and go from Ackerman. On I-10 westbound Ralph Fair, Leon Springs area, accident right lane. 281 southbound at Isom on the north side. That wreck is in the right lane. And a stall at 1604 eastbound Bulverde Road, now off to the shoulder. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by American Public University.
Success starts with your drive. You bring the fire. American Public University will fuel the journey. Learn more at apu.apus.edu.
San Antonio's newest sports headquarters, Novo Brewery. Craft beers, full bar, hard kombucha on tap, a handcrafted food menu, and massive LED screens. Attached to North Star Mall with late hours. Visit novobrew.com. That's novobrew.com.
The Gomez Law Firm is proud to be San Antonio's trusted personal injury law firm for the past 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us. Your firm has been fighting for the people of San Antonio since 1973. That's incredible.
There are not a lot of businesses that stick around for even 50 years, let alone personal injury law firms.
If you have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, then turn to the law firm that will fight for you. Visit joegomezlaw.com.
And remember, Gomez Law Fights.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Orasti.
If pain is slowing you down, you don't have to live with it. We target the source of your pain for fast, lasting relief. No pain pills, no surgery. Most patients notice results in just one visit. We accept most insurance plans, so getting help is easy. Don't wait. Visit Arasti.com today. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti. We fix pain fast.
To find the location nearest you, visit Arasti.com.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here for the Golf Club of Texas. I absolutely love the Golf Club of Texas. They've made so many improvements to the golf course, from brand new cart paths to resodding the greens and fairways. You might think it's a private club, but it's not. It's open to the public 7 days a week. Best rates are always online at golfclubtexas.com. That's golfclubtexas.com. The Golf Club of Texas, you know where it is, right there off Briggs Ranch Road off Highway 90. The Golf Club of Texas is the friendliest golf course in Texas.
When snack time calls, Pork Rinds answers. Be your own crunch time hero with Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds. Skip the chip and go straight for the ultimate crunch that's low carb, high protein, and loaded with bold flavor. We're talking sweet barbecue or hot honey. Yeah, it's that good. Snack smarter, crunch harder. Stock up on Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds at HEB or head to porkrinds.com. Make Southern Recipe your crunch time hero.
Almost 90 years ago, Academy Sports and Outdoors was born right here in Texas. So we know a thing or two about a thing or two. Like beans don't belong in Chile. It's called a feeder road. And how far really means how long. We've been your neighbor for generations. That's why we're adding Texas-sized deals across the store, only in Texas. If you happen to find a better price at a competitor, we'll beat it by 5%. Academy. Fun can't lose.
As a parent, you said you'd never give up the convertible.
Look, the van even has its own vacuum.
You said you'd never stop listening to your music.
Do your happy dance, do your happy dance, yeah.
You said you'd never schedule your life around a stuffed animal.
Nobody panic. Bun Bun is still at daycare.
You said you'd never give in to demands.
2 kids' meals. And a chocolate shake.
And never put them in harm's way.
I'll be right back, little man. Just gonna pop in the store for diapers.
But never happens. And no amount of time is okay to leave your child in a car by themselves.
Long line today.
Temperatures as low as 60 degrees can be deadly for children left behind. So always bring them with you every time you park the car. Stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the Eastern Conference Finals did not disappoint as the New York Knicks overcame a 22-point deficit in the second half to force overtime and beat the Cavs 115-104. What a collapse. Tonight, the Spurs, who now have home court advantage, take on the Oklahoma City Thunders up there in Oklahoma City. Tip set for 7:30. De'Aaron Fox is listed as questionable and will be a game-time decision.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, good morning, everybody. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Thanks for joining us today on the Morning Huddle. The line tonight in the Spurs Thunder game is, I want to say this is exactly what it was
7.5
in game one. No, it's 6.5.
Is that what it closed at 6.5?
I think it closed at 6.5 last game too. I was thinking about this last night when I was watching the Cavs-Knicks game and watching the Cavs put on a show for 3 quarters and then fall apart late. And then I thought about the idea that the Cavs just played a game 7. Like, the Cavs had to go 7 games against a very physical team in Detroit. And they think they just ran out of steam. I could picture that happening tonight for the Spurs. Like, I could this if I were to project a night, and the Spurs are very open to fourth quarter collapses.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight feels like that could happen more. Like there's more of a risk of it happening than normal, just because of what they did.
The mission accomplished. You can't go into it as hungry as you were in game one. I mean, no, you just can't. You might want to put it aside and act like nothing. Your goal was to win one of those two, and you've already done it. That's one of those things. I don't know how these kids are going to react to that, because job well done, mission accomplished. Wemby's the MVP. Dylan Harper's the second coming. We all the stuff that came out of this, they've done it. I don't know how you get these young guys back up and say that doesn't matter. Let's get two. You're right. I can't expect these guys to be at 110% with 3 minutes to go in the game.
No.
I just don't see it. Whether physically they were there, mentally they know job accomplished.
Yeah.
And if we continue to accomplish the jobs as we're supposed to accomplish, we should be up 3-1 before we know it. We should win our two, and we'll be up 3-1 even if we lose today. So I think it's going to be hard to get up for it. But at the same time, like you talked about on Monday, or Tuesday, that was a soul-snatching near win. That was one of those things where they went out and did some stuff to OKC where OKC's going to have to look in the mirror. Like, wait a minute, they're better than we remember, and they did things to our best guy that we're going to have to figure out. So they've got that challenge. It's going to be really, really hard to beat them again tonight. It's akin to a closeout, because if they lose, they know they might not come back.
What happened? I mean, I think there is a possibility this happens. I feel like it's slim, but do you expect Shea to be held in check again?
I can't imagine.
It's hard to picture that, right?
I mean, you're an MVP for a reason, because you've repeatedly come back after games like this. You've always proven that you're as big or bigger than the moment, even if you had a bad game prior. If he doesn't have a stellar performance, it won't be because of him. It'll be because he was taken out and there was nothing he could do about it.
Well, I'm going to give you some of the numbers tonight for these players and get your thoughts on if you think they're higher or lower than these numbers. But one guy for sure I'm going to be higher on is Jalen Williams again, because I do think the Spurs make a really legitimate effort to at least limit Shea.
Oh, yeah.
Which means they're going to throw everything they can at him, which means Jalen Williams is going to have a lot of good looks, and he did in game one, and he looked, I mean, he looked good for a guy who hadn't played in that long.
Yeah.
He actually looked great.
And we'll see. I mean, he's got his own little problem in that he hadn't played in what? How many games he missed? 6, 7 games?
No, he didn't. He hasn't played in the playoffs. That was his first game of the playoffs.
Oh, so they'd played 8.
Yeah,
so he'd missed at least 8.
He'd missed the 3 weeks before.
So
the
he'd
playoffs
been gone
too.
for a long time. His legs looked fresher, but we'll see with it was a hamstring that he was dealing with.
Yeah,
right?
hamstring.
We'll see what the reaction was to 30 minutes of work and see if he's fully back. But he did look like he was moving a little bit faster than everybody else on the court late in the game.
His number set at 17.5.
I like higher than that.
I like higher than that.
Yeah.
What's an appropriate number for Shea tonight?
I got to figure if I'm in the back of my mind, I figure if Shea doesn't get 30.
Shea's number's at 28.5 tonight.
Yeah, they're thinking the same thing I am. If they're going to win, he's going to have a minimum 20-plus night and 30 wins. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I like 28.5. I'd go plus. I'd go more than that, too.
Okay. What about Chet Holmgren, who had a disastrous game one?
It can't be that bad.
That was my thought, too. Like, it does seem like it's hard to imagine that he would be that bad again. But there's also a world – and – it's funny. Everybody was saying like, "Oh, Wemby's eating his lunch." Like Chet didn't really guard Wemby all that much.
Either way, they didn't.
They weren't on each other very often.
I think as the series goes on, they'll see each other more and more because the little tricks are not going to, they'll be tried and then they'll go away and a new trick will be tried. But at the end of the day, I do think they're going to see each other more. Yeah, I do believe if I'm Diagonal, one of the things I do want to do is make sure and make a concerted effort. I got to get him involved offensively.
Yeah.
I have to make him a threat. And we talked about that one play late in the game on Monday where Shea actually got to the rim and Wemby was defending Chet in the corner and didn't come off of Chet to help Steph Castle at the rim.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that film was run over and over and over. That's going to be a position they're going to put Chet in over and over and make him make that decision. So that'll benefit Chet. He'll get some shots.
13.5 is his points.
I just feel like go more on that just because of that, but I don't go
too.
much more. But I do think he'll get more than that.
C-Note says Chet is ass. Guys, we got to remember, Chet is the second best defensive player in the league this year.
He's a very good player, but
he's just not Wemby.
Yeah, so
if everybody's compared to Wemby, there's a lot of dudes in the league that are ass.
Let's not forget that the next to last play of that game in the game was Chet sending that ball out of bounds. I mean, he's still he ain't ass. He just ain't Victor.
All right. Last one I'll ask for OKC. Alex Caruso.
Dude.
How much did they get him involved again this year?
I think you do this.
Now, keep in mind, I'm gonna tell. What do you think Alex Caruso's season-long points per game is?
Oh my gosh, 16, 14, 15.
6.8 points per game.
Yeah, that was given.
Less than 7 points per game.
But the thing about it is, he's going to get the same. I'm going to do the same thing defensively as I did in game one. I'd much rather Caruso hit 8 threes than allow SGA to take 8 threes, get fouled on 5 of them, hit all the free throws, slow the game down, muck it up, and still up with the same score. I'd rather keep letting Alex shoot. If he beats me again or keeps him in there again, hell, I did all I could. I mean, that's the poison I chose.
His number tonight is 10.5.
There's just no way he shoots that well again. But I'm going to make sure he has every opportunity to do it.
He's going to get looks.
And if I'm the Spurs, that's the plan. Yeah.
All right. Here's the numbers for the Spurs. What do you think a fair number is for Wemby after he put up ungodly numbers in game one?
I judge him like Shea, 30, 28 to 30.
His number is exactly what his season-long number is, 24.5 points. So, I mean, that feels low, but, I mean, they're going to throw the kitchen sink at him
he's
tonight.
He's going to get beaten and battered tonight.
Like, it's going to be – I think the Thunder tonight say anybody but.
You have to, because that's the most obvious solution.
And also, with Fox being back on the floor, the Spurs are more used to playing anybody but Wemby when Fox is on the floor. So that I still think 24.5 is too low. I was hoping we were going to get something like 28.5, and I was going to go lower. 24.5 feels like, man, that worries me a little. So I probably like Wemby higher than 24.5 too.
I think both of those teams that could circle their superstar and say if either one of us gets 30, we win.
Yeah,
both
probably
of them could say that.
Steph Castle, what's his number tonight?
Dude, I think it's not going to be high. Because, one, his ball responsibilities are going to be way down if De'Aaron plays. Then I can't imagine a world where he doesn't. And I'm just not going to put Castle in the situation that I put him in before, which is going to mean he's going to rely on the giving point guard. He's going to have to get shots instead of going and making shots because he's not going to bring the ball up as often as he did before. He just can't.
16.5.
That feels
his
right.
number.
Yeah, he's just not going to get the opportunities because he's not going to bring the ball up. So it'll be Dillon or it will be De'Aaron on those high pick and rolls. He's going to get plenty of shots. I just think he's going to be the guy that's getting covered off the pick.
Good number for De'Aaron tonight. What sounds right?
If he's playing, he better come up with about 18.
14.5 is the number on him.
Wow, they're looking at low defense. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from him. We've seen 40-point nights from him. He could come out and go bananas. I don't know. I do know that he will be in to control the ball first. Let's limit the turnovers, and any offense you get, and we're going to get offense from him because that's his game, is going to be gravy, but the turnovers are going to be key for him. Don't turn the ball over, get it up court, and let's get into our offense as fast as possible.
Devin, 12.5 points.
How many did he get the other night? He's working so hard.
He is working so hard on defense.
So it's going to be hard for him to get that.
And this is the thing. Like all these, like with Fox thrown into the mix, you kind of have to. All the guard numbers have to kind of come down a little bit, and really everybody, even Wemby's, because Fox is going to take up a certain amount of those points.
Yes.
That's why Dylan Harper, who just had such a great game, what would you expect his number to be set at here?
13, 14.
It's 11.5.
Yeah. See, they're giving. I
because
think we're going to see.
You have to question how many minutes he's going to play.
I agree. It's really going to be up on that ankle, but I'll tell you, it's getting harder and harder not to put the ball in his hands. Yeah. It's just getting harder and harder just to, I know we're paying you to De'Aaron, and you're the unk on this roster, and we're going to go as you go. but don't be upset when in under 2 minutes Dylan's got the ball in his hand and you don't.
I will say this. If you are a believer that De'Aaron Fox is not 100% and is not going to play a full load of minutes tonight, I might take a look at higher on Dylan because the market is implying that De'Aaron Fox is a full go, and if you wait until game time and they say, oh, De'Aaron Fox not playing, that number on Harper is going to be like 15.5, 17.5, and then it's too late. So if you believe that Fox is maybe a decoy or is just not likely to play tonight, I'd like higher on Dylan Harper today.
Even if he does, we're getting into a situation now where he is he's such a threat with the ball getting to the rim, even more so than De'Aaron because of his strength, that he's a viable option late, and suddenly that adds 6-8 points because we're talking late shot, late clock, timeout out of the timeout plays where he's assured to get the ball and have control of it. I like it with him more, yeah.
Frank says have Fox come off the bench for tonight. It'll help him and squad.
There's a rhythm to life,
man. And it's also, I mean, he besides Wemby and maybe even equal to Wemby, he is the biggest offensive threat the Spurs have.
Yes.
Like you can't putting him on the floor changes the math for OKC defensively. There are guys. There's actually a lot of guys that can't keep up with. I don't know that Cason Wallace can keep up with De'Aaron Fox.
Not for 48 minutes. No, not all game long because De'Aaron will run by him.
Yeah,
you're right, and especially in transition.
And quite frankly, Harper and Castle, as good as they are. If Cason Wallace is on him, Cason Wallace can take those guys away
because they're strong.
Yeah.
The thing about that's obvious as far as matchups, but you go even deeper than that. There's a skill set to coming off the bench, and there's a skill set to starting, and both of them require different things. And then there's just the rhythm of being a basketball player. And if you're used to being a starter, you're used to being a starter, and it's hard to be effective coming off the bench because you're now reacting to something that somebody else did. And, when you're the starter, you create situations for yourself as the game goes on. It just doesn't work out very well like that. Either he starts or he doesn't play.
Jake from State Farm. AJ and Rob talking like OKC didn't just play in the same double OT game and are the only ones that are going to make adjustments. But Jake from State Farm, I hate to break this to you. Oklahoma City had one guy play over 41 minutes. Everybody who starts for the Spurs played at least 44. So they didn't play the same double OT game. It's not going to be the exact same for both guys. And OKC doesn't have, and I mean, now this is a good adjustment. They're not making the same adjustment because the Spurs presumably are going to have their second best player back on the floor tonight. And I don't think it's apples to apples the way that game one went for these teams.
There's a lot of different things there. Now, the adjustments that Oklahoma City are going to make are going to be fairly obvious. You're going to have to start denying Wemby the ball higher up than you were before. I don't know how much the small guy on you is going to work, but I'm going to continue to do that. And I'm going to try to find a way to get the others involved to help SGA in. I need to have A.J. Mitchell be such a bigger threat. I've got to have those other dudes. You don't have to score a bunch of points, but they've got to respect you out there. And in the first game, they didn't respect you. They were triple teaming SGA.
Yeah.
So the
which is why Alex Caruso was able to do what he did.
So the adjustment's going to be by the others for OKC. SGA is going to be fine.
Quite frankly, to me, it's really on the two big men. The idea that Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein combined for 9 or 10 points, that can't happen. If they're going to throw extra bodies at Shea, it's got to be one of those big dudes who steps up, and quite frankly, it's got to be Chet.
Yes.
That's your all-star. It's got to be him. You cannot be shut out, basically. And I know he had a couple free throws and made some threes. I'm talking about points at the basket. Chet did nothing around the rim, and that was even at times when Wemby wasn't in the game. If Chet's not crashing the basket when Luke Cornett's on the floor, that's a real problem for OKC because the Spurs clearly did everything possible to say anybody but Shea.
And it's not stopping. It's going to continue.
It has to continue. And I mean, granted, kudos to Jalen Williams and Alex Caruso who did step up in those spots, but Chet really shied away from the moment, shied away from the ball. he can't do that. He's got to be better for sure.
He can't have any nopes. You got to take the shot, man. You got to get in there, and if it gets blocked, it gets blocked, but you might get fouled. You can't have a nope. You're in there for a purpose, and that is to be effective in the paint. And being effective isn't always scoring. It is playing the role in the offense.
All right, I got good news for Victor Brown on the other side. Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your midday commute, 281 southbound Josephine Grayson Street. Got a brand new accident here. 2 right lanes are blocked. About a 10-minute delay has you slow from Hildebrand. I-10 westbound WWY, 2 left lanes are blocked here. This wreck is involving an overturned vehicle. I-10 westbound Foster Road, 2 right lanes and part of that exit ramp blocked. And 1604 southbound Nacogdoches, that stalls in the right lane. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA. Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Napa Auto Parts. Safety starts underneath. That's why shop owners trust Napa for undercar solutions that stop issues, go further with complete repairs, and grow their business. From brake rotors to struts, Napa has what you need to keep undercar under control.
Trust, price, and ease of transaction. That is GiveMeTheVin.com. We love to buy cars. People don't trust car buyers. People think the price is going to be wrong, and people think it's going to be a hassle. Trust, price, and ease of transaction. That is what we do at GiveMeTheVin.com, and that's what makes us America's best car buyer. Go to GiveMeTheVin.com right now and get a quote on yours.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Harry Douglas here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 and Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio and have been practicing law here since 1994. And in the past 30-plus years, I've helped hundreds of San Antonians injured by negligent drivers. If you've been injured in a car-truck collision, call me, 210-900-0400. I did want to let you know of a very disturbing trend I've seen that you really need to be aware of. If an attorney or someone acting on that attorney's behalf calls you after a traffic collision, with very limited exceptions, that is called barratry or solicitation. It's a crime and is unethical under our state bar rules. Do not answer these phone calls. Do not hire an unethical attorney. Neither I nor anyone in my firm will ever call you after a traffic collision. If you need my help, and if you've been injured in a traffic collision, I think you do, you'll need to call me. My name is Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400, or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
The NFL schedule dropped, and it's time to settle up. There's road trips to plan, hotels to book, tickets to split, tailgates to cover, scores to settle, all the things for the season. But now, when you send $10 or more to a friend with PayPal by May 28th, you could win 2 tickets to every home game of your favorite team. Yep, the whole season. Visit paypal.com/P2P sweeps. No purchase necessary. See website for details, including how to enter by mail. Brought to you by PayPal, official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL. Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com, because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Healthy vision is about more than seeing clearly. It's about going beyond. From comprehensive eye care with the latest technology to advanced vision solutions that provide deep insights into your overall health. and with doctors who build lasting relationships founded on trust, ensuring that every detail is taken care of. I choose Vision Source to never miss out on life's precious moments. Vision Source, beyond your eyes.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we get you ready for a huge Game 2 in the Western Conference Final.
Game Night San Antonio brought to you by Vision Source, and we are all over as the Spurs look to take a commanding 2-0 series lead.
We'll talk to Jeff McDonald of the Express News. He is in Oklahoma City.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. You're locked on The Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime!
Hey now. Hey, Vic, good news, Bubba.
What happened?
We all need it.
Vic hasn't flown. When's the last time you flew, Vic?
It was pre 9/11, right?
It was on Braniff. Yeah. No, I take it back. I think it was Southwest after that. Yeah.
Well, so what year?
92. 94.
So you haven't been on an airplane in over 30 years.
Yeah. I haven't had a need to.
Okay. Sure. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, Vic can now fly again. Good news.
Why? Are there cheap tickets?
No. But the TSA updated its policy last month to allow marijuana to be taken on commercial flights.
Oh.
What? Very quietly.
We must fly to Colorado.
Under the radar.
No, wait. Okay, so
wait a minute.
I need some real clarification on this.
All right.
Yeah, this is
here's the catch.
Training camp info.
Now remember, Trump signed an order.
Yeah, it's not a Schedule 1 anymore.
It's a Schedule 3 drug, effectively acknowledging it's got medical uses and allowing medical research at a federal level. It has to be medical use.
So you got to have a card.
Yep, because medical marijuana is now legal in 40 U.S. states and D.C. But because it remains outlawed at the federal level, which has control over the airports, it's long been like a big no-go.
Those dogs walking around.
But now it's allowed on flights within customers' checked and carry-on bags, which says it's more concerned with thwarting potential safety threats than narking on passenger stashes.
This is a huge shift.
Accordingly, TSA security officers do not search for illegal drugs, but if any illegal substance or evidence of criminal activity is discovered during security screening, they will refer the matter to a law enforcement officer. The agency notes the TSA officer on duty at the time has the final say over whether an item is allowed through the security checkpoint, so they may say you're not allowed to take it. Like they may say, but they're not going to
call the cops.
Yeah.
That's probably because of the battery in your vape pen.
Lawyers say they rarely prosecute travelers for bringing small amounts of weed on their flights anyway.
That's true.
But bringing more than an ounce might push it.
If you're pushing an ounce, yeah.
Some passengers who really push the envelope could still wind up in cuffs. A 23-year-old Texas man was nabbed at the Miami International Airport with 75 pounds of the devil's lettuce in his luggage.
75? Okay.
But imagine that, 75 pounds. You've got to pay the extra fee on your bag.
Yeah, you're already into it for like $400.
75 pounds?
You're cutting into your profit margin here.
How do you fit 75 pounds into your luggage?
2 bags, that's 60 for the first one, 80 for the second one, 100. I mean, you're already losing your profit.
Yeah, man, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. So, Vic, you're free to fly again. You can bring you can bring your reefer with you.
You know, LAX, you can. There's a smoking section. There's a weed area. You can go smoke.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. We were at LAX.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the terminal, but I've seen it.
Oh, why didn't you break it out?
We were always on our. Well, now I know I can break it.
Now
I don't have to worry about it. What I do in legal states is legal there.
Right. Legal.
Wouldn't do anything illegal.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh, God, no.
Ever.
Rob would only bring his hemp-based marijuana.
I only do things that start with Delta and hemp.
That's right. That's
Smoking
right.
rope.
Hey, remember yesterday I was doing the athletic tiers?
Yes.
For the player. Tier 3's out.
We have at least one member, I would think.
Tier 3E. This one's divided up into 5 tiers, and a lot of these are guys who are injured.
So this went yesterday. We were talking the 125 basketball players The Athletic, somebody ranked them from 125, and they gave them essential tiers from what was the starting tier 5?
Tier 5, which is 121 through 125, and tier 4 was 60 through 100.
And some of those tiers were broken into several smaller sections. But now we're getting into legit NBA starters and all-star peripheral
This
guys.
is number 26 through 60.
Well, these are all-stars.
Is
26,
tier 3.
Okay.
Tier 3E, these are a lot of huge names who almost all of them were higher on this list last year, but injuries or other things brought them down. Zubats, Trae Young, Domantas Sabonis, Ja Morant, Dame Lillard, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Jimmy Butler.
A lot of fading stars there.
Yes, certainly. 3D, Knippel.
You say Knippel?
I say Knippel.
Okay.
Rudy Gobert, Derek White, Jaden McDaniels, Mikal Bridges.
I don't have a problem with that list because those are good players. Rudy Gobert does not belong there.
I don't think
That's
so either.
Way too high.
3C, Zion, Franz Wagner, Amen Thompson, Julius Randle, Aaron Gordon, Desmond Bane, and Cooper Flagg.
Every one of those guys is they should be grouped together, but Zion, I guess it goes on
Zion
minutes played.
Zion played a lot this year. I mean,
more
relatively.
normal. Yeah.
3B, OG Anunoby, LaMelo Ball, Paolo Banchero, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Brandon Ingram, Jaren Jackson, Lauri Markkanen, Norman Powell, Austin Reeves.
So now we're at the legitimate starters in the NBA. Every one of them. I wouldn't call superstars there, but every one of them.
I mean, all of the LaMelo Ball, Brandon Ingram, these are really
solid
Paolo,
NBA dudes.
Yeah, these are top.
But Paolo's on his way up. That guy, he better not be in that tier next year, or there's been a problem.
And then tier 3A. This is it says not all the players in tier 3 are all-stars. Not all those players in this tier should be all-stars. Some will never be all-stars, but these are guys who decide playoff spots is what tier 3 says. Tier 3A, Bam Adebayo, Jalen Duren, Alperen Şengün, and Steph Castle.
Yeah, okay.
That appropriate placement for Steph Castle?
Yeah.
Which basically puts him in like the somewhere between 26th and 30th best player in the league.
That's all-star periphery, which is where he is. He's not where he should be on his way up.
I would
expect him to be
imagine
in a tier higher, but yeah, he's in good company. I think the group he's with is appropriate.
Guy was not, and now Bam Adebayo and Alperen Şengün were both on this same tier last year. Jalen Duren was on tier 4B a year ago, and I think he has risen.
Yeah, he might
last
be
year.
maxing, but I still think he's rising. And we're talking about Bam, who got 80 this year, so no, that's good company to be in.
Good company to be in. Yeah. So tomorrow we should have tier 2 out. I imagine we will hear De'Aaron Fox's name somewhere on tier 2.
I would have thought he'd been right in here too. So
I kind of did too. So there's a lot of respect for De'Aaron.
An upgrade for sure.
Tier 2 is supposed to be 11 through 25.
And we did mention Harper yesterday.
He was on tier 4. All right. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll see what's going on in Hollywood, the Huddle on Hollywood. Rob watched a show, and I've got an update on him for that show. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
All right, step up. If you really know the Rangers, this is your game on Rangers Game Day. Make your call in the Morning Huddle's Ranger Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger who takes one deep. He hits one, you're in. Ranger tickets. He hits two, and then we're talking tickets and a hotel stay. Big swings, big rewards. Wake up with the Morning Huddle and cash in with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
San Antonio's newest sports headquarters, Novo Brewery. Juicy, thick-cut ribeye, picanha prime sirloin, Brazilian empanadas, stacked burgers, and more. This is bring your appetite food. Novo is attached to North Star Mall with late hours. Visit novobrew.com.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
Tamalitos Restaurant is now open on the corner of Nacogdoches and Warsbach Parkway, serving up authentic Mexican food packed with flavor. From sizzling plates and fresh tacos to unbeatable lunch specials every day. Plus, join the Blitz live this Thursday, May 21st. See you there.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Hormones can affect everything. Bad skin, bad hair, low energy, poor sleep, brain fogginess, libido, and weight gain. I'm Dr. Torres at the Institute for Functional Health, and we take a functional approach to your hormone problems. Eating right and exercise will not be beneficial without optimal hormone function. This goes for men and women. We do state-of-the-art testing to get to the root of your hormone issues and help you get well and stay well. I'm Dr. Torres at the Institute for Functional Health. We can help. 210-468-1891.
It's Military Appreciation Month at North Park Chevy. Service members get up to $1,000 bonus cash. Got a 2026 Silverado 1500 Crew LT for $15,000 off MSRP. Drive the 2026 Colorado with 0 payments for 90 days. Or take home a 2026 Equinox LT for $26,359 with 2.9% financing. Together, let's drive. North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes off Route 410 in Castroville. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
Many of our U.S. veterans and service members face challenges: mental health struggles, housing obstacles, employment, food insecurity, and social isolation, to name just a few. I'm Bob Woodruff. My family and I started the Bob Woodruff Foundation in 2006 after I sustained a life-threatening injury while reporting from Iraq. Our service members had my back that day, and we need to have theirs now more than ever. At the Bob Woodruff Foundation, we raise awareness about the tough challenges veterans and military families face and invest in solutions to help support them in the next chapter of their lives. And with one solution comes the next. We solve a housing situation, we increase employment opportunities. We solve employment problems, we address food insecurity. We solve food insecurity, we impact physical and mental health issues. Learn more about our work at bobwoodrufffoundation.org/success.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. The sound of a seatbelt. It's one of the most important sounds in our car. It means everyone is ready and everyone is safe. The more our kids see us put on our seatbelts, the more natural it is for them to put theirs on too. Make it a priority. Buckle up every time. Hear the sound? Make it a habit.
Paid for by NHTSA.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the Eastern Conference Finals did not disappoint as the New York Knicks overcame a 22-point deficit in the second half to force overtime and beat the Cavs 115-104. What a collapse. Tonight, the Spurs, who now have home court advantage, take on the Oklahoma City Thunders up there in Oklahoma City. Tip set for 7:30. De'Aaron Fox is listed as questionable and will be a game-time decision.
The NFL lives right here. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Oh, Vic's trying to get on my good side. Things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Just hold
You're the
on
only one on the good side of this.
one more day.
There's nobody
Things
else
go your way.
anywhere
Sing
that's
with
on the
me,
good
Vic.
side of this song.
Hold on for one more day. Oh, look at us harmonizing, Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in a barbershop quartet.
Yeah, that's about where that song belongs.
Sing it, Kitty.
Bunch of barbershop quartet singers.
Oh, I love it.
Best
I love
song
it.
of
1990. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Man.
greatest song of
Should have
1990.
left it there.
Oh, stop it, you hater. Rob, you watched on Netflix yesterday. You watched this documentary, the Crash.
About this, she wasn't high school, but she was right out of high school, somewhere in Ohio, and they're leaving a hangout, like a party, and her boyfriend gets in the car with her and his best friend or a friend, and they leave the party, and she takes a right-hand turn and then drives 100 miles an hour into a house and kills the boyfriend and the friend, and she says she doesn't remember.
Yeah.
And then they go back and they kind of look at the relationship, and it turns out
she planned on this.
She's evil, straight up evil, and drove his ass into a house and killed him.
Now, in the documentary, she seemed very remorseful, right?
Yes, she did. Up at the end, yes, once as are most convicted murderers.
Well, Mary Catherine Crowder, who served time with Mackenzie Shirilla, who is the gal, they call her the Hell on Wheels killer.
She is Hell on Wheels.
They were at the Ohio Reformatory for Women together.
I've seen that porn.
She said, when she came out in the documentary, my jaw literally dropped because her demeanor and the way that she looked was nothing like the person I was in there with. She said, on the inside, she prances around like the queen bee of Mean Girls.
I believe it.
She said she would routinely sport hickeys from hooking up with other women at the prison. Sharilla's parents and sugar daddies she has lured online help pay for makeup and cute outfits while she's in prison.
Cute outfits?
I don't even know how that happens. They said when I was in there with her, you'd look at her and she had her makeup done every day. She was very well put together, almost like preppy. But in the documentary, she didn't look like that at all. She almost looked like she was conforming to the people that have been there for a while.
Yeah, she had prison garb on.
Even the way she talks is completely different. She talked like a Valley girl when I was in there with her. Her voice was very happy-go-lucky and high-pitched, but now she has an edge to her voice. She said, the character in the documentary is nothing like who I saw in there. I don't think that's what she really is.
Well, I know after the documentary, she's a murderer, and she killed that dude. She's lucky she's alive.
Yes.
From all the stuff that built up to that, can you imagine? They convicted this little girl of murder with nothing other than you drove 100 miles an hour, and they had enough background information that everybody went, yeah, she did it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
In the documentary, they say she grieves for her friends every single day. This gal says she has a funny way of grieving. She spent her days basically skipping around the prison yard with a tight-knit group of other young, pretty inmates, always laughing, always smiling and happy. It was never on her mind that she was serving 2 concurrent 15-to-life sentences for killing 2 people, adding that she would also sell customized jewelry and shoes to other inmates inside the prison. Never once did I see her cry. She walked around like she's thinking she's going to get out.
I'm not thinking that's going to happen.
I don't think so.
And I don't care. You can skip around, be happy all you want. Just do it behind those walls.
Yeah.
You can be happy and get hickeys. That's fine. Just stay behind those walls.
She's kind of hot.
I think she has matured, aged a little bit. But when all the background stuff was going on, she looked like she was like 13, 12.
Yeah.
And she was evil.
Oh, she's the devil.
Every dude has sat in the car with somebody, and you thought, this chick could go bananas right now.
Yeah.
Just drive right off the highway. Just
Yeah.
turn right.
Yep,
You can see in the black box of that car, they were trying to get it out of gear, that they're wrestling with that. Oh, my God. What a nightmare. Oh, man. Never let that girl out, ever.
Hey, I don't know how we missed this story. We got a teacher-student sex story.
It happened here, right?
Happened here.
I just saw that broke the other day.
Again?
Chad Allen Rodriguez.
Is that Jay?
John Jay High School. 38 years old. I'm not going to lie. Now, I'm a heterosexual man, but he's a good-looking guy. Look at this guy, Vic.
Looks like a coach.
He's a decent looking dude.
Yeah.
He's the astronomy and physics teacher, or he was the astronomy and physics teacher.
They teach physics with John Jay?
Apparently so.
He's also his lone student.
Also a football and track coach. He is facing up to 20 years in prison after being charged Saturday with a second-degree felony sex with a 17-year-old girl. They met back in October. Then they started sexting each other, X-rated videos and pictures, and meeting in the teacher's classroom for sex.
Little homework for you.
Let's do this.
Which, that sounds like a really dangerous place to do sex with a student if you're a teacher, is in your classroom.
Well, on the school ground.
Well, last Thursday is that came to an end when another student spotted them doing it in the classroom. However, after they got spotted, the girl walked out, went on to tell cops about having sex with a teacher. After she knew that someone saw him, suddenly the girl was like, "This guy was having sex with me."
Oh.
Yeah. He was put on leave from the school. He'd been there for 10 years, and the district says they are working fully in full cooperation with authorities here. He's charged with having an improper relationship between an educator and a student, which is a second-degree felony. Because it's not statutory rape, because the age of consent in Texas is 17, so it's a different crime. Like there's certain jobs you have where you're not allowed to have sex with the people that, like if you're a grief counselor or something, you can't have sex with it's like college professors aren't supposed to have sex with their students. That's why it's I know.
Yep.
I know, Professor Rob. It's a terrible.
I know.
I don't
Sorry,
think it's illegal. I think it's just.
It's the only way you get an A in my class.
It's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon.
You want an A?
Is your dad aware of this rule?
I don't know. I don't know.
He drives a Corvette.
I
don't know.
And I've seen some of those girls in his
Some
classes.
of those girls coming over. I don't know.
Yeah, some 24-year-olds.
Those environmental law chicks with hairy armpits.
Those hot environmental law
hairy armpits looking like Bigfoot.
They can hug a tree with the best of them, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Where is Jay High School at?
That's the home of the Edgar, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
That's Marbach and 410, baby.
Yep.
That is a great place to be from.
Well, there you go.
The birth of the Edgar.
Coach Rodriguez.
And the police say there could be, and there is reason to believe, there are additional victims of his crime spree.
I mean, he kind of looks a little bit like...
Crime spree, you say?
Well, if he's been there for 10 years, you get the sense this might have happened previously.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a good-looking dude.
If you're so comfortable, you're getting it on in the classroom.
Yeah,
you might have done this before.
I'm guessing that he has.
Yep.
I'm guessing that he has.
I feel that too.
Yeah. All right.
Just never got caught.
Never convicted.
Yeah. You and those you were doing it in the nuns like in their changing room.
No, in the confession thing.
In the confessional.
Oh.
Pipe down, Sister Teresa.
I can't do that. No, I was in the broom closet, though, on the first floor by the gym.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Never say you were in the closet.
And then you asked for forgiveness, right?
Oh, yeah. Well,
that's all you got.
I had no choice because Sister Elda caught us.
Oh,
Sister Elda.
Sister Elda.
Sister Immaculata caught us in the back
She didn't
room.
join in, did she?
You've seen the Blues Brothers, right?
Uh-huh.
Remember when they visit the penguin?
Yeah.
And how they're hitting them? And okay, that's how Sister Elda was.
Oh,
exactly.
No. Oh, you didn't ask her to join in?
No, because we called her a penguin.
Oh.
She didn't like it.
So she beat you about the head and neck with a ruler and sent you back to class.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take one last break today. We'll come back. We'll wrap up the show the way we always do, taking a look at the daily lines. It's the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, San Antonio, the Gunslingers are honoring our heroes at the Military Appreciation Game this Saturday, May 23rd, 4 p.m. at Freeman Coliseum. Active duty and retired military, bring your military ID and get in free. Plus, the first 1,000 fans get a free American flag. Come cheer on the Gunslingers as we salute those who serve. It's going to be an unforgettable afternoon of football and patriotism. Tickets and info at sagunslingers.com. See you Saturday at Freeman Coliseum.
Harry Douglas here. Let me ask you something. What if you can enjoy the taste of a cocktail, the warmth of a spirit, and still stay fully in control? That's RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category. RK delivers bold flavor and a real warming sensation with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and 0 calories. Perfect for nights out, social gatherings, or anytime you want the experience of a drink without sacrificing tomorrow. Check it out at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, all the flavor, none of the alcohol.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey.
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, may I ask a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog.
Great. Do you have a pool outside?
Nope, just a big old backyard.
Nice. Another question. Are there any unlocked guns in the home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, let's just talk about what we can bring for dessert.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council.
The right tools aren't optional. They're how the job gets done right. That's why a lot of us run with Napa for tools and equipment we can count on. From Milwaukee fuel sets, sockets, and impacts that deliver real power when you need it, to Carlisle hand tools built for precision, durability, and everyday use. It's professional-grade gear that keeps your bays moving and your business running strong. So when you need the right tool, right now, you know where to go. Napa.
Do you hear that? And that? And that? Those are the sounds of a healthy and vibrant community. And to this United Way volunteer, nothing sounds better. They're the sounds of children being given greater chances to succeed in school. The sounds of neighbors receiving the support needed to overcome challenges, both big and small. They're the sounds of families gaining access to quality healthcare and nutritious food for their tables. And they're the sounds of members of our community who've benefited from United Way's financial education programs. See, wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. People working together to respond and growing the good for everyone. United is the way. So join us by getting involved or giving back. Learn more at unitedway.org.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
All right. We got one segment left, boys. Let's wrap it up the way we always do. Let's take a look at the daily lines.
It's the Morning Huddle's look at the daily lines with AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
You covered, yes!
First of all, a lot of people on the Brigade Bar asking about the purse on the table.
This is my lunch bag.
They said, whose purse is that?
It has my initial and lovely design. You can have it in small, large.
It's a macho.
It's a European man bag made of neoprene.
And someone said, I bet Texas Tech alums have satchels.
We have crossbody bags.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
Spurs at the Thunder tonight. A little bit of money coming in on the Thunder. It's now we're seeing 6.5s turn into 7s. I think most people expect a bounce back here. It's general. I mean, when there's an upset on the road in game 1, usually the home team responds,
yes.
and if they don't, they usually are dead after that. So I think it's hard to picture OKC being dead already.
Yeah.
So I think that it probably makes sense that people are wanting to back the Thunder tonight.
Even if they had lost, it was going to be hard. It's going to be just as hard. It's going to be hard to root for this game tonight because I just don't. I mean, the mission accomplished. Just get home. Yeah. Bring all the bodies home. Just don't get hurt and come on home is part of my attitude. But some of it is let's just go see if we can press a few buttons, see if something happens.
Don't get ejected.
Yeah, nothing dumb. Nothing dumb.
217.5 is your total.
I like higher than that. I do.
Do you?
I just because I think
I like lower.
Well, I agree that it'll be more difficult to score, but I think the scorers are going to score. I think we're going to get more points from Steph. From Shea. I think we're going to get more points from Chet. I think we're going to see a little bit more from Mitchell. Those guys that weren't, I think you're going to get a little bit more of, and I think that'll just push it up there. I don't think it's going to be easier to score. I just think the guys that were missing shots are going to make one or two of them.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals in the NHL, Vegas at Colorado. Colorado, a minus 195 favorite.
Prohibitive, man.
I am hoping for a little bit of magic. I'm hoping for the Spurs upset on the road in Game 1.
What do they got to do? I don't really understand strategy in hockey. So when you're going against a prohibitive favorite, is there fast breaking? We need to go faster. Do we need to go slower? What do they got to do to beat Colorado?
When the Knights won their title, the Knights in this iteration of them, like the last 4 or 5 years, like when they lost in the finals and then when they won, they dominate the power play. And when they are in, they have one of the best percentages of power play scoring. Like when they get a man up, they are brilliant at it, and they're pretty decent at killing penalties. But you cannot afford to be in a penalty kills. You can't be shorthanded against Colorado. They're too good. This team is absurd. This is one of those where I hope I'm wrong, but
could go fast.
It feels very much like the Spurs against Oklahoma City. It's like going up against the board.
Right.
It's like, how do you beat these guys? I don't know. So I'm hopeful, but I won't have any money on
Who has
Vegas
the hotter
tonight.
goalie? Who's the goalie that we can go, this dude's seeing everything?
Vegas' goalie played pretty well in the last series, but as Colorado has been too, and they're just unstoppable lately. All right, guys. The Blitz comes up at 2. We didn't do the double dong challenge today. Vic.
Oh, yeah.
There's no Corey Seager. Somebody call in real quick. Pick somebody.
Caller number 1. You first got to call into Vic, 210-656-3776. You can pick the Rangers player tonight that's going to hit 2 of them on the double dong challenge. All right. Blitz coming up at 2. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
When you think San Antonio sports,